Happy, is it? Yeah, here we go. Hi guys, happy Thursday evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. The probably one of the most important streams of the year. We're going to be covering the next announcement from Falcom as soon as we see any kind of clue of it from Twitter, and people that we know are actually there, and they will share things with us as they are allowed to share them. And really looking forward to covering that with you live. The shareholder meeting is scheduled to begin at 11:30 p.m., which is about 20 minutes from now, and usually a little bit in. I want to say, I don't know, like 20 or 30 minutes in, which is, around the end of their presentation. That's when stuff usually starts coming out. So we got a little bit of time before then to kind of just, talk about trails, talk about Falcom, all Falcom East if you want. or we could talk about that Xanadu game that just came out in English for the first time, even though it was a 37-year-old game, 38-year-old game. I think it's pretty crazy. But welcome everybody. Today I've got with me Blue, Dark Fantasy Realms, and E to join me in the voice chat. Hansuke is going to join in later, once he's able to, of course. And yeah, we're going to be talking about this stuff for the next few hours, probably. But thank you guys so much for joining in on this. So a big ol' hello to everybody that's here. We got Gandalf, we got Olera, Isu's here, Zombie's here. We got people on YouTube as well. Watch us YouTube, Ashton King, Baku, man. Come on, you know better than that. Hi, is Kiseki. Hello. Sus, man. Sus. Zombie man. Hello, man. Can't wait for Kevin Graham to be shown. I hope so. Oh, dude, I'd lose my shit if Kevin Graham gets shown, man. About damn time he showed back up. Hello to Super Salty Legend, Sora, Alera, Emrich. Hello. Gwinius. And Isu. Okay. Are you guys in the voice chat?
Yep. Hello. I'm here.
Hi. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, shit, is my Discord busted?
We were waiting
to finish your spiel.
My spiel.
Yeah.
So, hello Sora on YouTube and hello Sora on Twitch. So
Sora.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we got the Twitter profiles up of the three people we're gonna be kind of refreshing the pages of. If anybody in chat sees anything updated on Twitter and you see images of another Falcom game, it's like 99% gonna be Kura 3, but that's what I'm thinking. But based on the publication from Pixel, all that good stuff before, so I'm pretty sure we're getting Kura 3. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure. And so we keep refreshing this. If you see any logos or anything that comes up for the meeting, say it in the chat. Say it in the chat, and we'll refresh and have a look-see and have a reaction to it and discuss. Hello, Emery.
Oh, here we go. I'm within the vicinity of Palace Hotel, going dark, and I'll be online as soon as I can after meeting commences 30 minutes from now. Wish me luck. Good luck, Hansuke.
There it is, right there.
9 minutes ago.
After the meeting commences. There you go. No leaks. Yeah,
no leaks.
This is amazing. So last time we had a Trails game announced with no leaks was Hajimari. I remember that Falcom meeting.
Well, let's just assume no leaks, no Kiseki.
Don't jinx it.
No leaks and no Kiseki.
Nothing to see here. Sorry, champ.
Watch is gonna be.
There's still time for leaks. Don't jinx it.
There's gonna be let's see. Watch it be Tokyo Xanadu 2, and it just totally surprises us. Or East 5 remake.
I will be interested in that, but Feb, I know you're gonna
I'd
love
go nuts
that,
for that too.
I will be happy for you. I will be sad.
I appreciate that.
Because I really want Kuro 3, but I will be very happy for you.
I appreciate it. Gurumin 2 announcement. Hey, we actually watched the Gurumin OP the other night. Or was it last night? The last night I streamed? Yeah, we did stream last night, didn't we? Oh, last night we did Conquest RL. So yeah, on Tuesday we streamed the Falcom opening tier list, and the whole community voted on how to tier all of the openings of all of Falcom's games that had openings. You can guys check that out in my previous streams. We did that on Wednesday, actually. Check that out on YouTube and on Twitch. Let's see. Just happy about no leaks. I'm really happy about that.
Why doesn't Falcom announce their new games with an exciting trailer on Twitter or something?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know. I guess they've done this since, what is it, 1981 or whatever, when they first started. It seems to always be...
I suppose. It just seems like a weird way to... It's not really drumming up hype. It's a weird way to do it.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Surely if they had like a public event, I guess, like a little Falcom Direct. Here's what we're working on in 2024.
So,
please look forward to it.
That being said, so like say companies like Square Enix, they got a new game in mind, but
Yeah.
they got it. They have to meet with their shareholders every year. How does Square Enix reveal what they're cooking up to their shareholders, but still able to let us know, or like drum a pipe for like an official? Do they keep their shareholder meeting on wraps? Is that how they do it? Or
I assume so, because usually, unless there's a leak, they just show a trailer at some event, and you say, "Oh, cool, new Square Enix game."
It's because they're old school. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting the vibes, but I don't know for sure. But that's what it sounds like. I kind of hope it isn't Creo 3, so English has time to catch up. So this color. Yeah, I mean, I understand that concern for people who are waiting on the Western releases. I get it. I'm hopeful though that hopefully the West slowly starts catching up now at this point.
They are going a lot faster.
Yeah.
They are bringing out games a lot faster than what they used to. I will say that. I will give them that much credit. I know there is one person in here in particular who is not a big fan of NISA, but I will say that they are getting games out a lot faster than the past.
I see that it's getting closer. Yeah, I mean, if they can get the localization gap, if Falcom can work with NISA to get the localization gap down more and more and more, then I think that's great. That's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not just on the Western companies.
It's not just on NISA, yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, no.
It's notoriously problematic with
I guess
getting their shit localized.
Just
Yeah.
Xanadu, the original Xanadu killer, not a Xanadu game. It's just literally called Xanadu. It just came out in English for the Switch. You can actually go buy it on the Switch eShop right now and play the first Xanadu game ever, which is Dragon Slayer 3. I believe Xanadu is Dragon Slayer 3. I think. Not Steam. I think it's only on the Switch. I think it's only in the Switch store. Let me look. Let me look. Twitter.com. Xanadu.
Yeah. Looks like it. Is this it?
This is it right here.
Hmm?
I'm sharing it on the stream. The PC-88 RPG Xanadu, the original Xanadu, like literally.
Oh, excuse me. So sorry.
There you go.
That would have been Bump, I'm pretty sure.
This is the announcement, guys.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Exactly, we've all been waiting for this.
The big moment.
Oh man.
Yeah. Fuck Kuro 3, it's all about Xanadu. Not Tokyo Xanadu, not Xanadu Next, Xanadu.
Guys, can you imagine the sheer different feelings people would have depending on the person? If this was Tokyo Xanadu 2 and not Kuro 3 at this event?
Like I said, I would be very sad for me, but I would be extremely happy for Feb because I know how much he loves Tokyo Xanadu, and I know how much he's been looking forward to the sequel coming out. So I would be happy for him, but sad for me.
Kondo promised, but of course, Kondo is very ambitious. Okay, I feel like he's over ambitious. He's a gamer like us. He wants everything to be localized and come out, but then of course you've only got so many resources, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Have this guy become a meme. He's got such funny faces. Oh man. Oh, I'm so damn excited. So yeah, for me it's a win-win. If Tokyo's ended to toe, I'd be like, I'd be totally caught off guard and excited. But if it's Kuro 3, I'm just can't wait to see what I'm most excited about for Kuro 3 is who are they going to decide to bring? Who are they going to bring back? Who is going to be which returning characters are they going to bring back that I haven't already?
Exciting return.
Yeah.
You're going to get Kyle.
Green
from Trails in
Crow
the Sky.
Gaius.
Kyle.
Green Crow Gaius. Those are my 3 that I believe will be in Kuro 3.
The
I
one
think
that
Gaius would be a pretty surefire bet. I mean, then you'd get
The
everybody under Big Boss.
Burgard.
Reen is a given
Yeah, Big
too.
Boss.
I mean, if you don't believe for a second that Reen is not going to be in Kuro,
Reen's going to be on Kuro 3. He's got to be.
he has to be.
Yeah.
He has to be. He's got to get his revenge.
I think that Crow is definitely going to show up again.
Yep, me too. Because Toa's still there, and him and Toa are working. Spoiler alert. Him and Toa were working together in Kuro 2. That side quest. It's apparent that, I mean, it's obvious that Crow he's either in Calvard somewhere incognito, or he's on his way. But one way or another, he is going to be there. I have every
he's in
confidence.
Calvard.
You think he's in Calvard? I do too.
Okay.
I do too.
Given how he was relaying accurate, real-time information back to Toa.
Hey, Night
Yep,
White,
I
cool
agree.
beans, man. Thanks for having me up. Bullwine says that he has a feeling we're going to see at least one of new Class 7 make the return. Just a hunch.
Oh,
so-
who, Bull? Who do you think it is?
I mean, I think if I had to pick one, automatically it's Reen. I just feel like Reen is such a known character.
No. Yeah, but Feb, that's
up?
not new Class 7.
Oh,
Reen is
new
not
Class 7. Sorry, I missed the
He
word
said
new.
New Class 7.
Okay.
So I want to know
Probably
who
Allie.
he believes might make their return.
If I had to guess, if I had to pick one, Allie, if it's new Class 7. Not counting Reen. Who has the most reason to be there? I mean, Allie's probably going to follow Reen around, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my guess. If I had to pick a new Class 7 member that's going to pop up.
I would say Ash.
Ash Ketchum.
100%. Yep, I would say Ash. Yes.
He doesn't have much of a connection to Calvard, though.
But the thing is, though, is that they're all graduating.
Mhm.
They're all going their separate ways.
I mean, they could.
Yeah.
Ash can do anything.
But,
And- He could very well end up in Calvard for whatever reason. I mean, he did spur the lie, or he did have the lie about being, a spy for the Republic.
Hi, Sergio.
You know what I mean?
Hi, Sergio. Sergio C. He asks, "Is there a chance of announcing a new game in the saga?" Yes. So I think it's like 99% likely we're going to see the next Trails game announced here tonight. So yeah, stay tuned. It should be announced. I'd say not too long from now, probably within the next hour at the most. It's probably going to be even sooner than that, is when we're going to start to see images.
You know what? Yuna would also make a lot of sense as well.
Yuna, really?
Yuna would. Yes.
Why Yuna?
Because Yuna is a Crossbellin, and Crossbell is not far away from Calvard.
True, it's not far.
Or the
True,
Republic.
but aren't they like having a good time in Crossbell being free for real this time?
I'm not sure that Crossbell would want anything to do with the larger powers at this point.
I also do, that, and I also don't think Yuna would ever want to leave the SSS's side since she's such a huge.
She is an
fan.
SSS girl, fangirl. Yeah.
She self-inserted herself into their family there.
Yeah.
I like Yuna, I do, but
I
do
love
find
Yuna.
it amusing how she just decided that she was apparently their friend in
Yeah, but
retcon.
Lloyd is the one. Yeah, but Lloyd is the one who welcomed her in with open arms. They all did, especially Randy. Randy is the one who welcomed her above everybody else because he was at school with her in Cold Steel 3. and they were having drinks together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they went
Shut
so
up,
far
Pep.
as to put Yuna in both Zero and Azure.
They did
Her
do that.
model, her little sprite with the pink hair is in those games now.
I'm gonna read a few comments from chat here. A bunch of people on YouTube are talking here, so I'm gonna read some of the YouTube chats, and then I'll read some of the Twitch chats. Let's see. We got. I don't remember. Do they live stream or just post trailers after the meeting? So usually, for the Falcom Shareholder Meeting, we usually just get images. I don't think we've gotten a video.
We've gotten a website in the past.
Yeah, we will get the website. We always get a website after the meeting concludes, and we'll probably we'll peruse that for sure. And then usually we start getting more info, like usually the first couple months of the year. So like sometime in January or February, we'll get. There was one time when they went dark until March, but hopefully it won't be like that after the meeting. We'll get some more details like that in the first couple months of the year.
Nah, Hansuke won't let us down.
Exactly. And another question that was from, let's see. I don't remember. That was from Falcom is Life. Falcom Life, that's a good name. Chorus Trilogy. I'm not even excited for Chorus 3. I can't wait for it, but I really want to see if this is not an East Trails game. I give it a 1% chance, maybe even less.
Show me a new IP.
A new
blow my balls off, Falcom. Make a new game.
I would be interested in a new IP.
Yeah, me too.
If it's not full on action, I would be excited for it.
You know what I want? Actually, okay, this is action, but I was playing East, and I was, using its playing East 10, and I thought to myself, man, you know what? East would make for a really solid roguelike spin-off where you get different abilities and different party members and shit.
Interesting.
Each run, and each run's an hour long, and you fight a couple bosses. You get some sick tunes from the series and some new ones too. I would love to see an East roguelike spin-off. Give me that, Falcom. That'd be really out of left field, but I just remember feeling like that'd be good. So I'm just saying, there's my won't ever happen, but I'd love to see it happen kind of wish.
That would be interesting, actually. I think that would honestly appeal to a lot of people.
East is a well-known series too, so people would see that, and people love roguelikes. Yeah,
freaking roguelike seems to be that's like the new, I don't want to say the new. It's been going on for a while, but it's gotten just bigger and bigger and bigger these last couple years.
Stuff like Hades has really blown it up even more. So
yeah.
I have another message real quick. Do you think the next Xanadu game will be Tokyo Xanadu 2 or Tokyo Xanadu K, like how it was shown on that notebook? I've never even heard about Tokyo Xanadu K. I don't know if it'd be Tokyo Xanadu. Okay, so the last Xanadu game before Tokyo Xanadu was Xanadu Next, right? So who knows? They could. But the reason why I think it's more likely to be a Tokyo Xanadu sequel is because of how Tokyo Xanadu ended. It wasn't a cliffhanger ending, but it left. The ending was so obvious in saying there's more to it. Stay tuned. It had an ending like Zero. That's how I'd put it. It was a satisfying non-cliffhanger ending, but it left more to be expected. Not left more. That's the wrong way of putting it. It made you think, oh, there's definitely going to be a sequel one day. So yeah, that's why I think it's going to be a Tokyo Xanadu sequel, but it could be something else. Who knows? It's been so long. That was 2015, 2014 that Tokyo Xanadu hit Japan. That's been a long time. Coming up on 10 years. 14. So it's coming 9 years. That was 9 years ago. So anyway, go ahead. Who was saying something before I had to come off?
I wanted to draw attention to Nightblight's comment on them making a Smash Bros game. Obviously, I don't want Smash Bros, but I've been saying for a long time, Falcom, you have so many fucking characters. Make an actual real fighting game. And I mean a real fighting game. Give me a fucking anime fighter with your Kiseki cast, or East cast, or both, because I know they've done a thing in the past that was kind of like a pseudo fighting game. Give me a real proper fighting game with your massive cast of characters and make it fun. Give me that. I want it. I'd play it. Make Arc Systems do it.
I'd buy it, especially if it was in the same style as say a Super Smash. The only fighting games I play are the Smash Bros. But
I think that something akin to Blaze Blue would be perfect for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that.
Or Falcom cards. Yeah, there you go.
Buddy.
Like
Right.
what I think would be really interesting and what I'd love to see is like there's all this history that we know happened in the Trails world. So a spin-off to Trails that takes place during one of these historical events, like the 100-Year War or the War of the Lions or something like that.
That'd be interesting. Going back and playing a game where like the main character is like fucking Cassius.
Osborne, or
Yeah, like
not
Cassius.
Osborne.
Or Osborne, yeah. I don't know. Doing a
No, the War of the Lions.
yeah.
Drycles.
Oh, going
the
way back.
Emperor.
Tricles. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drycles.
Oh, that'd be
Being
so epic, though.
Drycles and actually,
Leanne.
and have the Aryan
Yeah.
Road as a party member.
Yeah.
Or like,
And
given that
know what I
it's
mean?
given that it's more of a thing at the moment, go back to the Calvardian Revolution and Sheena
Yeah.
Dirk.
Oh shit, dude. There's so much they can do.
yeah,
There's so much they can
Actually, retroactively give some character to a certain fucking idiot.
Amniel, I'm inclined to agree with that to an extent, but my main reason for not wanting that is because they already get sidetracked so much. I think they gotta focus and just
get through the
moving
series.
forward. If they want to do spin-offs that go over some of the earlier history, then do it after the series is done.
I agree.
True.
Like we're already moving at a snail's pace. They already keep making like more games than they intend to because of over ambition. Like they gotta focus.
Hey man, I'm glad they made Crossbow. Crossbow
Oh,
wasn't
same.
even originally in the cards. They're gonna go right to Erebania after
Listen, the
Sky.
one that comes to
blows
mind
my
the
mind.
most is Cold Steel, which was supposed to be 2 games and somehow turned into 4.
Well, hey,
So they gotta focus.
I think Kuro was originally supposed to be 2 games as well, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Let's hope it's not 4.
3 games.
I'm hoping it's
Trey,
3. I hope it's 3.
Sky was supposed Sky FC and SC was supposed to be 1 game, but they had to be split in half.
Yeah, they don't know how to manage their time so I really don't think that we have any time for spin-offs with old Falcom. Focus up.
They don't have enough. They don't have the resources to produce that quickly. So yeah, they got. To my understanding, they got an East team and a Trails team. Tokyo Xanadu was actually when they brought in a fresh, like pretty much a fresh group of new people to the company, and that was their first project. And I was blown away with how well it was. And then they got incorporated into either the East. Like after that game was done, they got incorporated to one of the 2 teams.
Isu, I don't see why it couldn't be 3.
That's my understanding.
People seem to underestimate how much story you can pack into one game, especially a game the length of a Kiseki game. Like, guys, there are JRPGs that are only 60 hours long that have full stories with beginning, middles, and ends that are very, very satisfying and well made. Like, Falcom, if they, focus, tighten things up, can easily complete the entire Kuro journey in one more game. There's no reason that they would need 2 unless they Falcom it up and get over ambitious and want to say, oh well, no, we got to make the game this long, and we'll have to do 2, I guess. They can do it, right? They can do it. They can absolutely do it.
Well,
I
they called
think
it the
it's-
final chapter, so I think it's going to be 3 games personally.
I think it's a not 0 chance that it'll be 4 games.
I think it's 50-50. I think it's a coin toss.
Yep.
I give it.
I want 3 because I know it's possible, but I expect 4 because I know how Falcom is.
I think I'm actually for once going to agree with you on that one, Blue. I think it's going to be.
They're also going to say Kuro 3 is the finale, and then they're going to have a hard cut cliffhanger ending. Just like Cold Steel 3 did.
Dude, if they do a cliffhanger ending, they haven't done a cliffhanger ending since CS3, right?
I
It's
really
been a
would
while.
prefer that they
Right.
continue to not do cliffhanger ending.
I don't want a cliffhanger ending. No, thank you.
It's not like Falcom would be the first Trails would be the first property to say, "Oh, final chapter," and
Well,
10 games later, final chapter.
If it concludes it well enough in 3, and then they need a 4th game, they could make it like the bridge game, like 3rd or Hajimari. Then that would make sense to me. A bridge game to wrap up what from this arc and then introduce the next arc.
They seem to like the bridge games,
Yep.
so I think it'd be great if Kuro 3 was
Kuro
the last
4.
Kuro game, and then we got our bridge game.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessarily Kuro 4. It was just,
Right.
a Reverie equivalent. So, Also, Gwinius, assuming I'm saying your name correctly. If not, I apologize. Trust me.
High numbers, by the way.
We got plenty games left without Kuro being a 4-game series or arc. There's gonna be plenty more. So let's see the next new exciting thing, because one of the big issues with Cold Steel that I think a lot of people can agree on, and I say as someone who I love a lot of parts of Cold Steel 4, Cold Steel suffers from just overexposure to the same characters to the point where they don't have anything to do, and there's so many of them that they don't have a chance to really shine at all. And so if Kuro lasts 4 games, I feel like we're going to get the exact same issue. It's like, okay, we still have these characters. There's nothing new for them to do. Now there's a bunch of old characters coming back. No one has any room to really stand out
grow
other than Vaughn.
That's what you're saying. That makes sense.
And it's like, it just becomes kind of tiresome. So you want to move on to the next cast where they can, put a spotlight on some people, focus on them, get what they can out of them so you can enjoy them, and then move on to the next cast, tell another story, progress the world forward, so that by the end, when you get everyone coming back, you're just excited to have them there, and you have a good time.
I like what Spire said. I do hope Kuro 3 will be the last of the mainline Kuro games, but I would be happy with an epilogue game after it. Yeah. And I want to read one more thing from I saw somebody say something on YouTube. David Himmel says, I'd rather them be ambitious. And if it hits 4, it hits 4. No other series except maybe Final Fantasy XIV has attempted what Falcom has, and I love them for it. And honestly, that's the thing that sets the series apart the most from any other series out there is their interconnected games. And I that's if it's 4 games, it's 4 games. To me though, it's going to be how they execute it. If they did a 4th game, they would have to somehow. They probably have to bring in. Either have to give further development. They need to give further development to characters somehow, some way. It can't. If it's the same characters, there's got to be development and something that keeps us going instead of it feeling like it can't have too much fluff, or else people are gonna. The pacing is not gonna feel satisfactory.
We have characters who will almost 100% be the spotlight characters for Kuro 3. We have Agnes, who hasn't really been explored all that much with her heritage stuff. We've got
Rosette with her relationship.
We've got Rosette
ties to the Marduk.
Marduk's probably going to be a pretty big factor, and Rosette's going to be explored some more.
Yep.
So we've got room for that. Obviously there's going to be more stuff with Vaughn because he's the main guy. We're going to have
more Nina.
spotlights.
I want to know more about Nina.
Oh yeah, Nina too.
What the fuck?
Nina's going to be a focus, and Zombie just mentioned Judith.
What her goal is.
Judith is probably going to play a pretty large part in more Nina stuff since they have a close relationship.
My camera wasn't on the whole time. Hi guys.
The thing is though, is they need to show us like the backstory of Judith. How did she become Grimcats? When did she inherit the power? Her mom. More story, more Judith story. I want to see more of Judith because right now she is the most stale character in the Kuro cast. I'm sorry to say that, but she is, and it's because of the writing.
So,
and me and E have talked about this at length. If they gave her if they did the same thing to Laura in the Cold Steel series, one of the most blandest characters because of how she was written. If she was written like, let's say, Elisa or Emma or even Fee, dude, even Fee is more relevant than Laura is. It would, you know what I mean? Like, they need to give Judith more oomph. They do. More. I need more.
I need to. Zombie asked a good question. He says, "Can we spoil stuff about Kuro 2?" So right now, I would greatly appreciate it. Even though it's very, very, very likely we're going to get the Kuro 2 sequel announced here, I'd appreciate you guys would beat around the bush a little bit, at least until we see news of Kuro 3. Once we see news of Kuro 3, then all bets are off. We're going to be starting talking about stuff. for Kuro 2, and you should probably not be here if you are sensitive to spoilers from Kuro 1 and Kuro 2. Just a heads
I
up.
wanted to just say, Dirk, you say that Judith is the stalest member of the cast. I'm gonna have to disagree and give that little trophy to Fairy. I like Fairy, I really do, but she's just another Jaeger kid, and I like her.
No, I don't agree with that whatsoever.
Really?
She has a connection. She has a connection to Fee. She has a connection to the Jaegers. She has a connection to Ida. Like what happened with Ida. All of that stuff that has happened with Fairy is more relevant than anything that has happened with Judith, in my opinion.
But she's still just another Jaeger kid. She doesn't really have anything.
Let me say thanks to this guy who just raided me. Zach Husu, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it, man.
Oh,
Holy crap.
you.
Really appreciate the raid.
Oh, hey, Zach.
How y'all doing? What was Zach Husu playing? I'm curious. Thank you so much.
He was playing Persona 5 Royal.
That's goated right there. Hell yeah, man. Welcome. Thanks for sharing the community with us. My name is Horror Night 4. I stream JRPGs. The Trail series is my main passion, and Falcom games. But I play other JRPGs as well, like Persona and Atlas games, Squeenix games, and many other games we do here in this community. We also have a very tight-knit family community. I don't want to say family community, but we have a culture community, but it's family-like. We're tight-knit, and we love for you to come join us in our community. If you guys want to, no pressure, of course, by typing exclamation mark Discord. And we chat in the voice chat like every day, almost every day, pretty much every day these days.
Yeah, we do.
We play Final Fantasy 14 together. We watch anime together. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try a brand new game. Yeah, Blue knows what game I'm gonna try tomorrow.
No, I don't.
And so do I. I'm
trying a brand new game tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna try tomorrow on stream. It's an Atlas game. That's a hint. So there you go.
What? Well, I'm not
so
aware of this.
excited.
I was not informed of this information.
You weren't? I sent you a link to the disc. How I got it on sale for like $19.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were playing that immediately.
Okay. I want to
cool.
play it pretty
Fun.
bad. It's sci-fi, man. I really want to play it.
Yeah.
And it's turn-based. So
It sure is.
Yeah, Blue, did you play it?
I have not played it. A friend of mine played it, and his review was that it was pretty good. He enjoyed it, but it wasn't something I had to like jump on, so I haven't touched it yet.
I'll do the shout out.
Okay.
I shouted him out.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he did. He took care of it.
Thanks again, Zach, for the raid. I really appreciate it, man.
Love you, Zach.
Thank you, man. Guys, go check out Zach's channel. He is a fellow Falcom Show Charles fan.
I'd be sleeping with one eye open in case Qua comes round if you're going to be playing that rather than Yakuza 7.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Who's...
Listen, Feb cannot help it that Yakuza 7 is a boring game.
It's not boring.
No.
Well, you're not playing it. I'm just saying.
No,
Neither
we're
am
not
I.
getting into this conversation right now.
I gotta keep the meme
saying.
going. I gotta keep the meme going.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up Qua, because it's a me.
Okay, the absolute thing is if you don't like a game and a game does not drive with you or vibe with you,
Of course, but it's not that I don't like it.
Move on to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, Feb, it's okay if you don't like Yakuza 7. Just
Fuck you, bro. What I'm saying here is that there's so many games, and I think you could agree with this. There's so many games now, more than ever. Like, do you guys agree that RPGers are eating pretty good these past couple years?
Every genre of gamer is eating good, except for people who don't actually like video games. Pretend they do.
You can afford to be picky now.
I don't remember the last time I actually pre-ordered 3 games within like all at once. Like I literally yesterday I pre-ordered Persona 3 Reload, Yakuza 8, in the Wealth one, and Rebirth. All 3, bam,
and
done.
they're all coming out within 1 month of each other too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're not even including
insane.
that there's another game coming out right in that bunch, Grand Blue Relink, for people who are into that, and I'm pumped for that game. That's also coming out in that exact same week as Yakuza 8 and Persona 3 Reload. It's just such a clusterfuck of good games.
I've never played Grand Blue.
I've never played Grand Blue either because it's a mobile game, but the music is outstanding and the fighting game is good.
The music's amazing. Yeah.
I'm pumped to play.
Is it action?
Relink is going to be an action game. It's going to have a gameplay loop somewhat akin to Monster Hunter, but the gameplay is very different than Monster Hunter. The mobile
Okay.
game, to my knowledge, is a turn-based game, but it has some, let's say, slightly aged and ugly presentation. I've not touched the mobile gacha game at all, but the fighting game's great. The music is incredible. I implore everyone in their boredom to at least go listen to some sick fucking tunes from Grand Blue,
Man,
because the
Katsu sent me
music is
some.
outstanding.
It's really good music, man. Holy crap! I wish I liked.
I was so annoyed that no one was uploading a clean version of one of the songs from the fighting game, the kind of pseudo sequel-ish remake thing that just came out for it. That I actually went on and recorded the song myself just to have it, because people were taking too long to fucking upload it.
Is there any news yet? Hold on, let's see. Okay,
Nothing yet.
No,
any
nothing
minute,
yet.
any minute this could happen. It could happen in now. It could
minute
happen in
now.
10 minutes. It could happen in 20 minutes.
It's going to be really disappointing when they just say, yeah, no, they're not really actually showing us anything. They have donuts.
You got donuts. The pictures we're going to see is just a box of Krispy Kreme. Oh, okay, whatever donut store they have in Japan.
They just announced that the company is closing down. They're selling the IPs.
God. Oh God, don't
I
say
don't even
that.
want to think about that.
No.
They're selling the IPs
no.
in the room right now, actually.
Hi, wait, by the way. Let's see. By the way, Feb, if the game is what I think it is, I can help as well. I did complete that game. Which
The game you're going to be playing tomorrow night.
oh. Yeah, Larry, you're welcome to join in.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's the one you're thinking, Alea. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
it
I
is.
just like that. These days, a modern turn-based game is going to turn my head because there's not enough of them. Most things are roguelike or real-time these days. I like
And
how
after
Kuro
Fed
does
saw the-
both really
I'm just
well. I'd
saying,
say.
I
That
disagree
saw the
with that
trailer and
statement.
he went
That's all.
nuts. He went
think this is
crazy
not a
when he saw the
turn-based
trailer last night.
Oh, the trailer looked
or
fucking
early this
amazing.
morning, I should say.
Yeah, it was early this morning, wasn't it?
It was, dude. I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. I stayed up with you guys until 2 fucking a.m.
Man, dude, I dragged ass all day at work.
Oh my god.
You guys are the smart ones. We stuck around for another 2 or 3 hours.
Holy,
after
you guys are insane. Wow.
Yeah, we were keeping Kaito busy while she finished a painting.
So I'm
That's
got my
awesome.
40th anniversary shirt on from Pinbox, by the way. I'm not sponsored by Pinbox, but I love Pinbox and other products. I've got all of my Pinbox pins on this top shelf here, and of course I got my collection of Trails games. There's Legend Heroes 1 right there, Legend Heroes 2, Legend Heroes 3, Legend Heroes 4, Legend Heroes 5. Oh look, there's a wild Mona there. There's a wild lore there. And you got Kuro 2 physical. That's Nayuta. That's actually the same copy of the game I played back in 2020 on stream. What we got here? Oh, that's the steel case, by the way, for Hajimari. Oh yeah, that's a Glaceon, by the way. Then we got CS3, the Regia figurine, which is highly revered here. And this came from this box, this Azure collection box. This right here is one of my most proud pieces of artwork. I've got Lloyd Banning signed by Robbie Damon himself when I went to MomoCon last year, and he even wrote this for me right here. Let's get over the barrier.
Goat. Absolute fucking goat.
And then this wooden thing, this wooden cold steel. Okay, sorry, the camera's reversed. That's why you see me moving my hand a lot, because the camera's reversed from what I think it is. This right here, this wooden cutout of old Class 7. Deej got me for that for Christmas last year. This year she got me a Makoto glass from P5. And then you got the Regia pin. That's the only pin I have not up there because the Regia pin is the most important. There you go, that's my collection, my physical collection. I've actually got a bunch of pictures and artwork too, but I don't have enough wall space right now where I'm living right now. Once I move into a house, I'll show that off. The GOAT Robbie David, dude. And here's the thing: when I saw him last year at MomoCon, he was so damn nice. He was such a cool guy to meet, and he was into it. He was like, "Oh, is that game coming out? Is that game finally coming out?" I saw him in May, and the game came out. Reverie. When did Reverie get officially released?
July 7th.
July. So he was like, "Oh, is it about to come out?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's going to come out in July." And so he was like, "Oh, cool." And when I went up to him, he was like, it was his assistant, because he was working with the person in front of me in line, his assistant was confused. I was like, Lloyd Bannings, and they're like, huh? What? and his assistant, she had to tap him on the shoulder and say, who's Lloyd? He's like, oh, it's this guy. It's right there. I know. I got some copies of that artwork in that bin there, and they whipped that out and signed it for me. So that's how it went.
Who is Lloyd Bannings?
Who's Lloyd Bannings?
Actually, yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Because he voices so many freaking way more mainstream
Trails
characters.
is doomed, boys.
Yeah.
We're done.
Like, I came across, I forget who it was, but it was some anime character that I'm like, oh, that guy was voiced by Robbie Damon? I didn't even realize.
It's amazing. Because he also voiced Akechi, which is
Yeah.
another investigator.
Holy fuck.
What? What's up?
Yeah, like,
You didn't know that, Dart? Or did you learn something? You said, holy fuck. What?
Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Carry on. Carry on.
When is the
remember,
Regia figure
like-
giveaway? Somebody has a good question. I do have an extra Regia figure. At this point, I am probably, because I don't have the money to order a figurine right now, I'm probably going to be trading it for a figurine that I do want. I'm waiting for a Laura figurine, dude. If there's a Laura figurine, I've got to have it. And I can't afford to buy another figurine right now. So I'm probably going to do a trade.
I cannot wait for Emma. I pre-ordered her. I cannot
nice.
wait to
Yeah.
have her in
There
my
you go.
collection.
Yeah, Emma and Lisa fans are eating good pretty good now. Was there a fee one yet or not?
Yeah, the fee came out last year, I believe.
Last year, okay.
Oh yeah,
So literally all that's left is Laura.
Came out because I remember Killer complaining that he wasn't able to afford it. Like,
Yeah.
They're expensive,
Yep.
man. They're expensive.
So, Feb,
What's up? Subtitle
Valera
revealed?
just informed.
Yep.
Hold on, hold on.
No, not yet. Not yet.
No, yeah, no,
Not
we
yet.
just got a. We did actually just get a subtitle from on Skype.
Farewell, O Zemuria?
Nope. All right, series is over, boys. We're done.
What?
Farewell,
Finally.
O Zemuria.
What?
Look at
There you go.
the face. Check the Discord channel.
What does that mean?
Well,
Okay, here. Okay, we got images. Hold on.
Holy shit.
we're going to space, boys. This has been a theory of a friend of mine. So we're going to start getting into Kuro 2 spoilers, by the way. People be
Yeah.
warned. You know,
Hey,
we
we're-
might
we're-
theorize
Yeah,
things.
warning. Spoiler alert.
A good friend of mine has been insistent that Graham Hart is going to space.
That's
and
not
now
Kuro.
I'm
Hold on.
so ready for it.
That's not Kuro.
It's not. Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
It's Kai. Kai no Kiseki. Kai. It's starting with Kai. This is Kai because I'm reading this right here. Kai
What
no
wait,
Kiseki. This is Kai.
Uh-oh.
This kanji
Yeah.
is Kai.
What does
Kai.
mean?
It's
Oh,
not
no.
Kuro. What?
Isn't Kai like world if it's like Sekai, but there's in this case it's just Kai.
What the hell?
Hmm.
I was not expecting that. I was fully expecting Kuro 3. What?
What does that mean?
it's a spin-off. I think it's got the right of it. It's a
I'm
spin-off.
thinking it's a spin-off. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god,
thinking this
you're
is a
fucking
spin-off
kidding
game.
me.
Okay.
Another War 2 not.
Let's just wait and see.
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna have
see.
to hold off here. I am scared. We just talked about how they need to fucking move forward. I hope this is not a spin-off.
I was not
Come on,
expecting
Bob.
another name. What?
Falcom, if this is a spin-off and you're still working on Kuro 3, then my god, Kuro 3 better be the last game in the Kuro arc. Because you were
Holy
working
fuck,
hard on it.
dude.
I mean, if it is a spin-off that is necessary to push forward from
Yeah,
here,
I
then
think this
they have
sounds
to
like a
push.
spin-off.
Kai means
mobile
word.
thing.
Next. World.
World.
I thought that was
World.
Sekai. I thought
Sounds
that was
like a
Sekai.
spin-off, yeah. This sounds
World
like...
of
No, it means
Kiseki?
world.
Didn't their other gacha game didn't their other gacha game, like, end? Didn't it go down?
The world of...
Yeah, Kapi no Kiseki went down.
Oh no, please
recently.
tell me it's not a new gacha game.
The world of Kiseki.
World of... Okay,
Well,
so it means
For
world.
Well Maria, though, like that to me says that it's more important than just some fucking gacha game.
Yeah, but Reverie means, you know, it's like it's a beginning and shit, and that didn't really mean anything.
By the way, right now, guys, if you guys want to join the Discord right now, in the Kuro 2 post Kuro 2 channel right now. It's popping off. You guys are gonna see shit in there really, really quickly if you guys want to join our Discord server.
Like Boundary, breaking through.
Here it is.
Oh, crazy. I'm gonna cross my fingers, and I'm gonna say that it's a fighting game. Come on, make it a fighting game, cowards.
I'm actually of the opinion that Kuro 2 might be the last Kuro game and they changed the name.
I don't know how they could. Oh man.
I mean, here's the thing. They could literally just decide to change it out to not be Kuro no Kiseki anymore, but that would be really weird if they did that, so I don't think that's the case. I don't think that they would stop calling it Kuro.
The Legend of Heroes Kai no Kiseki.
So Guy says they already called it Kuro the final chapter, so apparently Kuro is...
Oh, they call it the final chapter?
This has to be a spin-off. This has to be a spin-off thing then.
You think?
Yeah, remember at the end of the post game on Kuro 2, it popped up and it said the no Kiseki and then the final chapter.
Continued in Kuro no
I mean,
didn't they say that they would be working like
more images.
Four trails?
More
games,
images.
This is one
more
of them.
images. Oh golly.
Shit.
Where?
Where are these more images?
That's
you
a
think?
full game. That is a full game.
That's a full game.
That's no gotcha.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm showing it right now. Here it is.
Is my fringe theory correct? Because that's a Divine Knight.
It's in space too.
Right, it is.
Is that the Grand Master? God. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
What the fuck?
Why is this before Kuro 3? I am confuzzled.
I'm confused.
Holy shit, dude.
No, they never said it was going to be Kuro 3. They just said the next Kiseki game.
I mean, they could change it. I just wasn't expecting it.
I mean, they could literally just change it. But
Valimar is not gone.
That's not Valimar.
That's not Valimar. That's a weird new mech. It's a cool looking mech.
It looks pretty cool. But doesn't look like Valimar.
That is not Valimar.
This is still Kuro 3. It's just a different name, like Zero Owl. That's true, actually. Zero and Azure have different names.
That's true.
Yeah. Same arc.
Is that Reen's new one?
It could just be a new mech. I mean,
that's just a good question. I can't remember what his looks like.
Making mechs and shit. Who's to say he didn't make a super cool extra mech?
Eh?
No shit.
Getting the fucking robot
I don't think given that it's like
not the same mech as Haji.
It's not okay.
No, it's a different mech.
It's not a
There's two more.
Tiefling or whatever it is.
I mean, okay. Let's be real here. It could be an upgraded Tiefling. But that's speculation.
Like, the more I look at it, the more it's looking. It could be a new model assault frame. It's it might be a new model assault frame.
Well, I tell you what, Graham Hart did make them. He has been working on them, and they did show that. I believe in Kuro 1. Yeah.
In Kuro 1, he even gets into one of the mechs himself because he's so cool.
Yeah.
Like
2024, grand. It's the picture. It just says 2024. Well, yeah, next year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's
probably gonna be in September.
Model. Yeah, no, 2024 comes out in 2 weeks.
No, they always do September, don't they? Isn't it always September?
No, it's probably gonna be September.
Yeah.
They typically do September, and then
This is man. I am glad this is so confusing because that means it's going to be extra exciting when I don't watch anything related to the game for the next year, and I'm going to have no idea what I'm getting into. That's going to be thrilling,
dude. Man, I wish I could watch you, but you always play with the MTL.
Sure, I am. Gonna be great.
You're gonna love it. I'm sure.
Yeah, I am thinking that it is Kuro 3, but it's got a different name.
That's what I have a feeling it's going to be.
It would be very, very strange for them to just suddenly abandon the Kuro plotline temporarily to go do something else. So
I don't think it's
probably
going to be
is a continuation of the Kuro stuff.
I think they're changing the name because they're going to have not just the Kuro 3 cast, but they're going to bring back a lot more characters, if I had to guess. They're going to bring other characters back. It's not Kuro anymore. That's a theory.
You can see that it's in space, and it sounded like space was going to be a big part of.
But I didn't think it'd be now.
The trajectory of the world. Legend of Heroes, the trajectory of the world. Farewell, Ozamiria.
Careful with, is that like a translation?
Yeah, I'm trying to translate it.
To be careful with trajectory, because every Trails title, if you machine translate it, has trajectory in it. So
Kiseki means trajectory, literally.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Japanese.
So I don't think anything too special about that. Yeah, that's the Grandmaster guy. It looks like Grandmaster.
That is the GM, right
That
there.
is.
Well,
If I had to guess, I think it'll likely be like its English name is likely going to end up being Legend of Heroes: Trails of the World.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a little early to have a Trails of the World title, right?
yeah.
And then I guess we're gonna break out. I
mean,
mean, it is
Kai
Farewell
is-
Ozamiria.
True.
Maybe we're gonna finally get into the good shit.
I can wait to hear Hansuke's thoughts once he pops in here later.
Holy shit.
This is interesting.
And didn't someone say that it could be like it could refer to like a barrier or boundary? So
Korean jump scare.
The
I like. Hold on.
the
I like.
boundary between the outside. Wait, could that be like the boundary between the outside? Maybe.
It could be. Yeah.
It could be the chain. I thought it was the chains. Like, you know, the chains that shackle. Remember, like what's his face at the end of Zero said when he broke once you can get past the chains that bind you to the world.
Well, yeah, and we also
Yeah,
saw
but they
them in
could
Kuro
obviously-
1, and then Vaughn threw a basketball through the boundary because he thought it would be funny.
Joachim, that's the one. James.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they could use anything to represent the boundary. To be fair, right?
Good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put too many eggs in a
I
basket.
mean,
for
I'm
what they
all
use.
about this potentially being the game where we fucking get into the fucking meat of things, dude. We can get into some good shit. Get out of the fucking Zemuria, move out and see what's going on. Prove that it's not all inside of a computer, because that would suck.
I think
We have a better picture with some
it.
Ooh, I see a Campanella.
Campanella. Okay, hold
I
up.
see a Campanella with the Burgard, which proves that he actually cares about the game. We have someone's self-insert character with black and red hair.
Who is
Dude,
that?
I dig self-insert character.
Who is that? Yeah.
that looks. That's either
That's a new
is
character.
that the last one? Is that either? I think that's Graham Hart.
No, that's not Graham Hart. That's orange
No,
hair.
that's Walter. That
No,
No,
was
that's
like
not Walter
no.
either. That's not Walter's hair. That's
Cedric?
a new character.
That's the build doesn't match Walter.
It
That's
could be
is-
Cedric, but it's a little more orange than his hair, I think.
yeah, no.
Oh
Cedric's
man,
hair's
what
like-
if it's Cedric?
Cedric is blonde,
No.
right?
Yeah, I feel like that's orange. That's orange,
more
but it's not
orange.
Walter's hair, so it's probably
It
someone.
could be though. I don't know.
No, it
It
has
could be
to
the lighting.
I was gonna say it could be the lighting.
Hair color a little bit though.
No, that's not a little. No, that's hair color. That's not a little hair color. That's actually quite a substantial change.
Oh, it's Hermes apparently, the self-insert.
Wait, this is. Oh, that's Hermes.
So it's not even a character we know. All that like theorizing people had about, oh, who's it gonna
That
be?
is
And
Hermes.
it's just
It's
some
the
lady.
same hair. I thought it was Vita.
Yeah, well, good for her.
She's pretty damn cute. That's cool. If
Well,
that's
people are
Hermes.
saying it has to be Hermes.
It looks.
Wow.
It makes sense, kinda. But it might also be somebody else. But yeah, it could be Hermes.
All right,
I-
cool.
There's better visuals on the Famitsu Twitter actually.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
just
more in color.
posted it.
I
Yeah.
would
posted it
really
in-
love to know if
to
this
talk.
is a direct continuation of Kuro 3 or something else. I mean, it's definitely a direct continuation per se, but is it Kuro 3 in quotes, or is it meant to be something different? I
There
would like
she
them to
is.
confirm that.
I think it is. I think it is Kuro 3. Like that
likely
is a
He dropped the
Calvadian
name.
mech. Like
Wait, that robot is
if you
Calvard.
if you look at
They
the
dropped the
dropping
name.
stuff.
yeah,
It's just
if you look at the
interesting to-
design of that mech, if you look at the design of that mech and the design on its chest,
Oh, that's
that
what,
is a Calvadian
Okay, I
unit.
see.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so I have a theory as to why the name got changed.
Hmm.
It has nothing to do with the story. It's because since Kuro wasn't doing as great in Japan, they may have changed the name to try and get people back on board. This is again just a purely like business standpoint perspective. I could see them doing that.
Hey, maybe.
Or maybe they changed it because they genuinely planned on changing it, but it could be a bit of both. And yeah, new titles sell better. So it could literally just be Kuro 3, but they said, people aren't buying Kuro. Rename it to something dramatic so that people buy it again.
I it's not out of the realm of possibility.
His orange hair. I'm telling. Oh, actually, I don't know. That kind of looks like Rufus's newer haircut.
Oh, Rufus?
But he,
That might be Rufus.
but I don't know. That looks orange to me.
It might be the lighting. Actually, it could be Rufus.
It could be the lighting.
That could be Rufus.
I feel like that's not a very Rufus posture, but also it's a Falcom
He's a
screenshot.
little bit
It might just be an
bigger.
idle.
Rufus
pose.
is a little bit
I don't know.
taller. I don't know.
It could be Rufus.
Yeah,
Well,
could-
we
it could
don't
be.
have anything. We don't have anything to measure him against either, like that character.
Yeah,
Like,
this
all
image
we've
is-
all we've got is a
Oh.
single shot that, looking
Yo,
upwards,
Orbitum, can you send me a link on Discord?
it's
We have
Wait a
we have a translation here.
Or does somebody else have a link?
Apparently.
As X-Day approaches, a power rocket is about to be launched
A power rocket. Oh boy.
from a huge base built in the land of Kunlun.
Hold
Humans
up.
reach the outer reaches of the atmosphere.
This is what Rufus
What
is saying. Sorry.
What lies at the end of the continent. And humans know the truth about the world.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
what
okay,
Rufus was
okay,
saying. The Rufus Chance character was saying. A person who shouldn't exist anyway. Wouldn't it be convenient for you to use him up too?
Yep.
Starting with the young man Spriggan. Okay, so yeah, it is. I mentioned Spriggan. Bond's
Somebody got a
hanging
link
out.
for the translation so I can share it with everybody.
It's in the post Kuro 2 channel.
Just
Ab-
check the Kuro 2 channel.
Eb, listen to this. While the entire world is watching to witness the greatest project since recorded history, forces from all over the world are gathering together, including a young man from Orid White, and then it says parentheses Spriggan, who can be called a technological singularity.
Okay, do you have a link to this? Because I want to share it with everybody here who's watching. We
It's
got
just
125 people
Kuro
watching right now. I want to share it with them.
It's on Post Kuro 2
It's on
Talk.
Post Kuro 2. Guys, if you
Yeah.
want to see, like, before I can share it to you guys on stream, you want to watch, like, see it right now, join our Discord server and look at the Post Kuro 2 Talk channel in the
The
Stockholm section of
story on the
Discord.
continent of Zemuria undergoes a drastic change. We're finally
honest-
getting to the good shit, guys. We've been waiting.
Wow, this is exciting,
We get to
dude.
do some wild, wacky stuff. I mean,
At this point, you're better off just opening up the Discord on a web browser, just so you tap back into it.
so this is exciting. I mean, they made a big deal out of the big event that's going to happen with the Genesis, and I'm glad to see that it actually is a big event and not just a fun Calvard adventure. I'm excited to see that it's been, since it is the Genesises are related to Epstein, it's good to see that it's going to be a big deal, because he's a pretty big deal. And
Please look,
yeah, this is exciting.
please
About
look forward
the-
to the 20th anniversary series.
Okay.
Woohoo.
All right, hold on.
Wow.
I'm just going to share this real quick on. I'm going to share my main screen here. I'm going to share my main screen here and just read it to you guys from the Discord. Okay, hold on.
We're going to space, boys. Keep in mind,
Here
this
we
is
go.
the Google
Sergeant
Translates,
just
so
translated it.
it is not perfect translation.
yeah, it's rough, but
You might be
it's
better
better than
off.
nothing.
Well, I don't know if we'll get an official, not official, but a better, proper translation in the near future. But I think this translation is honestly pretty solid.
Honestly, other
right
than
here.
that last bit, it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
You see what Sergeant Z? I'm sharing what Sergeant Z put in the Discord.
Yep.
About the Legend of Heroes, farewell, O Zemuria. 12-0x years, everything will end. He predicted the end of the continent of Zemuria. See Epstein, the father of the leading revolution. With the X day looming, from a huge base built in the land of Kunlun, a guided rocket was about to be launched. Can people get out of the atmosphere? What is at the end of the continent? Can humanity know the truth about the world? While the whole world is paying attention to see the great undertaking of recorded history, a certain place in the autonomous province of Orid, which can be called a technological singularity, starting with a young man of Spriggan. Forces from all over the country were about together. Hold on, Orid. I thought the Spriggan dude was Van from. I'm confused.
Well,
From
yeah, he's
Calvard,
probably
not Orid.
taking a trip.
Oh,
He's
Well,
taking a
this
trip.
is
If you're taking a trip, okay. Really, will the trajectory of the distant heavens be the future of Zemuria, or the detailed depiction of the worldview and the magnificent storyline have been highly evaluated? The cumulative sales of the series have exceeded 7.5 million units, starting from the first work, The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. It has been passed down as Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure. What's Ray?
There's a proper translation.
Gotcha.
The stories, that's just explaining, oh, these are all the games that came out, and now it's going to be a big, exciting, dramatic turn in this newest one, where everything converges.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, a better translation for the Orid State part is just that everyone is going to be going to Orid, including a young Spriggan.
Another Google Translate?
No, this is actually like from
Go down.
Matsu.
It's been a few years. After all, the appearance hasn't changed, according to what Burgard said.
Oh, that you mean? Okay. This is fun.
What if we get... Dude, wow.
I can't wait for Kevin to make an appearance, but only in his ship again. And they just say, that's him, that's Kevin Graham.
Dude, I hope he shows up, man.
That's Kevin Graham. Sadly, his comms device is broken today, but he's here, and he's helping.
Let's see, Hansuke.
All right, interesting.
This is absolutely crazy.
My reaction, excuse my language, what the fuck? Hansuke!
Hansuke!
Oh,
What the fuck is right?
This is great. They're really pushing it here, pushing it forward. I'm so happy about that.
This is crazy.
I was really, really worried that this was going to be another, like, okay, here we go. We're going to have a third game where not much happens. It's still good, but then all the juicy stuff happens in the fourth game. But no, here we go. Things are happening. Chat, look at, we're going to go to space. That's guaranteed excitement.
Thank you,
We're gonna break
Orbit.
through the
Appreciate
boundaries.
What I'm excited about is that people are gathering from all over. That means that we're probably going to get characters from every arc in this series. We already have Ren from Sky, but something tells me Estelle, Joshua, Kita, and maybe even friggin' Agate, dude. They may all be showing up in Kuro 3. This is insane.
I do have a concern with that, and I'm excited for this big, crazy shit happening. I am. But I did express my worry about characters like Rosette and Agnes not getting their full spotlight moments. And if this game is going to have a huge, massive supercast, then I am further concerned about them not getting their spotlight moments and just kind of getting lost in the crowd. So we'll see how that goes, but I am totally worried about that.
That looks like a location.
Okay, hold on, there's a person there. Hold on.
So true.
Who is that?
Is that
game.
That's Shitty Town that got nuked and all the kids died.
Oh,
remember?
Creel!
Yeah, that's Creel.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Blue, really?
I couldn't remember the name of it. All I remember is that used to be pretty flower fields in the distance, and I distinctly remember this little trail because it led to a little house where a guy wanted you to make like grass soup or something.
Yeah.
That is Creel, yeah. I wonder who that is, though. I want to know who dat. What about the radiation, man? You're gonna die from the radiation.
It's not a normal nuke. Also, the radiation was probably a lie to hide some extra.
I'm praying for unique
detail.
outfits for everyone. Also, the thing.
That's what they better do. I swear to God, they better not have shown a picture of Vaughn because he has a new outfit. If Vaughn rolls up in the same fucking jacket, unwashed, I'm gonna be pissed.
Not me, man. I love his outfit. I love the way
He looks good, but he deserves a new fit. 3 games, no new fit.
No, I love his
Reen
outfit.
got a new outfit in every game.
Yeah, but that was almost 2 years later, and Reen grew up.
Reen got a new jacket in Cold Steel 2 the second he showed up at his hometown.
Yeah, new outfit
because
in all 4.
He can wear his uniform when he's going out trying to get his other comrades.
Yeah, but I want a new outfit for Vaughn.
I don't. I like his outfit the way it is.
I like his outfit, but I do want. I think it's poor.
He deserves it.
Can't afford a new outfit.
New S-crafts for everyone. New outfits for everyone.
Blue, with all due respect, but do you really think that Van can afford a new outfit with how many car repairs he has to do?
He's fine. He's fine.
20th anniversary of Trails. Oh my god, that is so exciting.
Exactly, Isu. He just deserves one. Well, no, not old outfit DLC. Just have it be an option by default. You can switch to any outfit you want to wear, but give him a new outfit.
We're thinking it's Rufus, Fungiver. We're thinking this is Rufus.
It does look
It's
like he
him,
has that.
dude. It's him.
He has the
look at
Rufus
this.
haircut where one side is longer than the other. So it is probably Rufus. He's probably wearing a suit and some
Look
glasses.
at the hair.
'cause he thinks that's a sick disguise or something.
Look at
So,
the,
like,
the hair things and the way that they poke out. It's the
Yeah.
exact same. That's Rufus.
It is.
That picture at Crail Village. Someone is saying that that they're from the church. That person that you.
Someone from the church? My God, maybe Ein's actually going to do something for the
Fab,
first
you
time in the
muted yourself,
series.
son.
Oh, I did?
You muted yourself. Yeah,
Did?
there you go.
Huh?
Yeah, because we couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Someone is saying the Crail Village picture. It looks like someone from the church.
Yeah.
It could be.
I want Ein
Wait,
to do
hold
something
on.
worthwhile. Because
Is
she's never
his hair
done
green?
anything. Calm down, Feb.
Is his hair fucking green?
You literally can't tell from that distance.
Dude, it could be green.
No,
Oh.
you are coping hard right now.
Maybe
I'm
I
pretty sure
am.
that's copium.
Dude,
He's on copium here.
This isn't healthy.
I was like, is his hair green?
Dude, it looks a
Here,
little
I'm
green.
going to
I
zoom
wouldn't
in.
make that up. I wouldn't
I'm
make that
gonna
up.
zoom
Look at the
in.
hair.
Oh,
I'm zooming in. It's a nice high-res image.
It's not. Okay, it's not. He hasn't changed his outfit by now, but it's been a long
I
time. Sure.
actually
he changed
regret to inform you that that does kind of look like Kevin's outfit.
Oh my god!
It actually does look like his outfit.
Dude,
Hold on.
when I saw the green hair, I was like, "Hold! It looks like green. It's green. It's
hold
fucking
on.
green." Dude,
I think we're
Is it
still.
onion?
I think we're still on copium here.
I think I'm coping a little bit too, but
the entire post Coro 2 is on copium.
I really can't deny
Dude.
that does kind of look like his outfit.
dude, it look in the hairstyle
It's
too.
the
It's
white and,
poking
it
out.
looks like white and red.
What if we're
What?
seeing green Kevin Rufus? Oh my god!
Dude. Oh, okay, dude. I can't. Sorry, I'm a hope is too high now. Holy shit.
Oh my god, my heart.
We hold in our hand a chalice of heaven. Well fucking said, bull wine. Holy shit. Dude, that's him. Oh man, it's so. I'm like 70% sure it's him.
Calm down, Feb. You don't know if it's him.
It's gotta be, man.
Someone put like
freaking out, too. He's not
pixelated
the
zoom in
only one.
image.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
looking at it in
post-Coro 2.
pixelated. I zoomed in myself, and it. Here's the thing. All right, listen. It looks like his jacket, and that is a vaguely greenish-looking hair or black, but I feel like that hair doesn't look tall enough.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
But he could slick it back. He could slick it back because he did that in Sky the Third. He slicked it back.
Yeah.
It could be brown.
It could be a lot of colors, and it's very hard to tell because it's so far away. But they did that on purpose.
And
Damn
dude,
it.
it looks. Okay, I wouldn't admit. I wasn't talking about Kevin at all for the past like 30 minutes. Okay, I didn't notice until I saw the color of his hair. It looks green. Okay, it looks more green than brown.
Right. Okay. But here's the thing, Feb. When a color is surrounded by other
Too
certain
dark.
colors at a low resolution, it can give the appearance of being a color that it actually isn't. Be careful that your mind is not clouded by the copium.
It could be okay. I fully acknowledge it could be copium, but it's fucking Kevin.
What we
man.
need to accept is that Falcom needs somebody to punch them in the face and scream Kevin Graham 3 times before they even remember he exists. The 3D modelers had never even played Sky the Third. They don't know who he is.
Stop slapping me with the
I will
reality
do
shit.
it. I will punch them 3 times and scream Kevin Graham in their face.
It is a somewhat similar color scheme. It could be a jacket he'd wear, but it also, quite simply, could be a new character. This could be a scene
could be
where
Kaito.
it's the opening of the game. It's ominous. It's dramatic. There's a dark tone to the music, and it just says "Village of Krail, such and such date, 0900." And there's this guy walking through, and they don't show his face fully. They just show like his upper chest and mouth as he looks around and says, "Ah." A modicum of the power of such and such in the ancients. But what lies beyond the boundaries?
I'm on the same boat as Blue. There's too much copium, but Feb, I'm gonna feed it. Someone pulled up.
I see the image. I'm about to share it.
You guys.
Yeah, I
Start comparing images.
think it might be.
People.
I think it's fucking Kevin. I think it's Kevin.
I think
I
there's
just
a
want to
chance
see.
it's Kevin.
I just want to see people cope.
I think it's Kevin, man.
Oh my god.
I think it's more likely than
Hang
not
on,
Kevin.
Feb. I'm gonna need you to zoom into like the sky, the third image, so we have an even pixelation for you to like look at.
I can't zoom. The problem is I can't zoom in on this anymore. It won't let me for some reason.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Listen, that jacket is very clearly a different jacket. If Kevin comes back, he'd have a redesign. The jacket being shown in this image has a long line down the center, which Kevin's jacket does not have. His jacket is split between an upper section and a lower section.
For the style, man.
There is a distinction. Could it be Kevin? Maybe. Is it guaranteed to be Kevin? No. It's somebody with a white jacket. Hey, Hansuke, it's not Kevin.
Coping session.
Oh, Hansuke's here. What's up,
Hansuke?
Hansuke?
I think it's a better chance than zero that it's Kevin.
There's an.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's a better chance than zero that, like, fucking Kevin pops out of the screen and sucks my dick. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, wow. Okay, so your money's on it. Ain't Kevin. All right.
I don't think it's Kevin. I think
This is
Falcom
Kevin.
literally doesn't know who Falcom is.
Doesn't know
I'm
who
sorry.
Kevin is.
If Falcom doesn't know who Falcom is either. Falcom doesn't know who Kevin is.
Yeah, no.
That's
is gonna be
patently
the
false, though,
introduction of Levin.
given that he was name dropped several times in Kuroto.
Yeah, but they could be talking about their friend Kevin. That doesn't
No.
mean it's Kevin Graham.
No, they were talking about Kevin Graham because it was literally the Gralsritter talking to.
They know a lot of
Graham.
people. They know a
Together
lot of
and
Kevins.
No,
they were
they were
talking about
literally
Kevin Graham.
talking about Kevin Graham.
I
even
regret
showed
to
a
inform
picture
you
of
that
him, Blue.
Rion's cousin is named
No,
Kevin.
they even
No,
showed a picture
no,
of Blue and Kevin.
Like I believe that.
The gaslit.
No, it's like Van
It was
literally
1000%
asked something about.
Kevin fucking Graham.
Good course.
like-
That's what the fuck is Kevin.
like they were literally talking like, oh, did the Dominion Kevin train under Burgard? And they said no, he was trained under Ein. Or no, it was.
Thank you.
So I need to ask.
So what you guys don't know about
Let me let
Ian's
Hansuke talk for a second here.
younger nephew,
Yeah, come on,
Dominion
Hansuke.
Kevin.
Hans-
Everyone talk first.
No, Hansuke, please share your insider info. How you feeling about this? Do you also believe they changed the name because it wasn't well received in Japan and they needed to make people buy the game again, so they gave it a dramatic title? Because
That's what I'm thinking right now.
I'm putting my money on that.
At first, when I saw the subtitle in the meeting, I was like, no shot.
It's a gotcha game. That was my first thought.
Oh my lord. That's what a lot of people thought too, but everybody, then we saw the screenshot of, especially Bogard. We're like, okay, they just changed the title. But everything else, we saw the images, like, we saw the Grandmaster. And of course, that one silhouette, that third image. Oh my gosh. They just changed the nature because we react differently. And then someone tipped us off before the meeting, so I can say that now. Someone did tip us off about the title change, which I would do this. So I was expecting like the subtitle,
But just this total new
A
name.
new title. Yeah, I'm surprised they dropped Kuro. That's the thing. Like I thought.
I do genuinely believe that a large reason for that was to get eyes back on it from people who weren't really into Kuro for whatever reason. I'm not sure why Kuro wasn't selling well in Japan, but I do know that was a thing.
You see, the meeting is over, but now we're just talking. We're discussing things, and I'm sure. Is it true, Hansuke, that there's like the Q&A going on right now, like usual? Or did that already happen?
I think we're doing two right now, but I left early.
Oh, you left early. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
What all can you? You're allowed to tell us.
I was waiting for Michishio, the one I DM you about. I'll
Yeah.
wait for him to give us all the details and stuff. Probably has the PowerPoint. And me, I had to wait till like tomorrow or the day after to wait for the business growth plan, whatever, for next year. If they decide to give us any projects or heads up. But I know that Kiseki, Farewell of Samaria is actually the 20th anniversary title, the main title for next year. So,
Kai
just
no
wondering-
Kiseki.
When are we getting that website? Don't they usually give us a website?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the website.
yeah, I need to tell you about
Because
that.
I want to... Oh, what's up?
Oh, you
Okay.
can't tell. If you can't tell us, you can't tell us. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're currently working on it right now. That's I can say. But
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it's basically a mess right now over there.
Well, man, I am pleasantly surprised by what was shown here. It was exciting for me. They showed very little in terms of people coming back, so I don't need to be worried about getting spoiled by this stuff. I can just go totally dark on everything shown from this point forward, and I have no idea what I'm going to get into.
It's
That's
Kevin Graham.
very exciting.
It's Kevin Graham.
Feb, I don't know how to tell you this, but Kevin Graham isn't real.
Okay.
He's a myth.
I'm going to tell you right now,
What's up?
people are going ape shit over Kevin in the post Kuro 2 talk on Discord. Everybody is saying that is
no.
Kevin.
Oh no, someone's trying to fucking connect.
No, that's a big
I
stretch.
think it's Kevin.
I do too.
I think it's Kevin.
Is it more connections to freaking Nayuta? Go play. Go play Nayuta.
That is not. No, I have not played Nayuta. That's a stretch. Those two locations look nothing alike.
There's similarities. It's not
Other
saying
than
it's the same
having
one.
a
but
vague
similar.
arch in the center, there is no similarities
You
between
haven't played
those two
Nayuta. You also
locations.
don't see the similarities to the Grandmaster.
Okay, hang on.
No, I've
Yeah,
seen the character that people say the
Oh, you have.
Grandmaster looks
Okay,
like,
good,
but
good.
those two areas
That-
are similar.
I can see the connection.
Okay.
See, this is why you all
This-
think that guy is Kevin Graham.
Okay, this one, Feb, specifically these two images here, that's a stretch.
Okay.
Yeah, come
All
on.
right, Blue. You know what? I propose a bet on if this is Kevin Graham or not.
By the way, I just want to throw it out there. Nayuta looks visually much more charming than I thought it would for some reason. I really like those visuals. Continue. What were we saying?
I got to think about how I want to bet this. What would
Oh, by the
you be willing to
way,
bet?
Before this, you have 70 people here, so let me tell you. Listen, you motherfuckers, if you're in Feb's server, so help me fucking God. If they reveal new art or an image of Kevin Graham in this game and you change it to your profile picture,
Don't make it your profile
end
picture.
you. I will bury you, because I'm going dark on this. If they reveal a character and you're like, oh, I could put it in my profile picture, so that it spoils me, you're done. You are done.
You're done, son.
You're
You
done,
lit.
son.
There was a lot when I know a certain plenty of
Anyway,
people when Hajimari first came up and when I was waiting to play it because
I know
our
Guy,
team
he
was
will
still
be.
working on it. And we were still working on the Zero team was still working on the translation for Hajimari. A whole bunch of people started changing their profile pictures to Rufus, and I was like, okay,
That's kind of weird.
all right.
I'm betting
So
that this is Kevin,
yeah.
Isu.
I think it's Kevin.
I think it is too.
We don't know for
So
sure,
does he.
but I think it's Kevin.
What about you, Hansuke? What do you think?
Yeah. As long as, who do you think this?
What do you think about this image?
Who do you think this dude is here? I wish I could. I don't know why I can't.
Who do
zoom
you
in.
think the distant pixelated man is in the ruins of Creel or Krail or however you say it?
Oh, there we go. Hold on. I can zoom in.
People here are coping hard that it's Kevin because he happens to be wearing a white jacket with red on it.
Dude,
No, when you zoom in far enough, it's.
I know. I
it is-
zoomed in. It looks like a guy with a long white jacket with red on it. It doesn't even look
Look
like
at the
Kevin's
hair.
I'm looking at the hair.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking smudge because it's 4
No.
pixels. Y'all are
No,
coping.
that looks like Kevin.
Hold on.
I think it's Kevin.
I'm pretty sure it's Kevin, man. I think it's
I
fucking
think
Kevin.
it's Kevin.
Oh.
They won't reveal Kevin until the game releases. Zombie, you know that's not true. Falcom will show every returning character unless they're supposed to be a masked character.
They're
They're gonna do it. Falcom does not hide these things unless it's supposed to be a mystery in-game like Sea and Reverie.
There's so much copium here.
They are going to show a picture, a collage of all the returning characters.
State
And
the
they're gonna have a
bet.
trailer, and it's gonna be like, "Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, everyone is here. And the bit, you know how Snake like shows up with the box and the rocket launcher? That's gonna be Kevin. It's gonna be an exact scene for scene rip of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate trailer, but with all the Kiseki characters.
Blue, I have a proposal for you.
I
have a bet for you.
Kevin's gonna show up in an alley sitting there, and someone's gonna have to offer him chocolate before he gets his ass back up.
What's up, Feb?
If it's Kevin Graham, you have to do a whole playthrough of Tokyo Xanadu.
No.
Ooh.
Why would I?
But if it's not Kevin,
why would I be punished for something that I find joy in? That's what Kiseki is to me: is punishment. For,
hey, I'm down for another
pleasure.
option. We gotta do a bet. We gotta do a bet. Night Flight is he wants to do the bet. If you're not willing to do that,
wait a minute.
what's another one?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I have a proposal. Whoever is wrong, if Blue is wrong, if Feb is wrong, whoever is wrong, you have to do the one chip challenge live on stream.
Oh God, no!
The fuck is that one? Wait, no, I don't even know what this is.
Hang on,
What is a
we're not
challenge?
doing physical pain.
No, that's gonna destroy me.
No,
Okay,
no.
Blue,
No, I
Absolutely
want to know what
okay.
this is. I've never heard of this. I don't keep up with
Okay,
this shit.
Blue.
It's like it's ghost
It is
pepper.
one
It's essentially
chip.
like artificial
It is-
like spice.
Let Dark
it
talk,
is
you
one
motherfucker.
chip, and
Fine.
it's supposed to be the hottest chip on the planet.
Yeah.
And if you lose, if this is Kevin,
Yeah.
and you have to do the one chip challenge
What is
live
this chip?
on your stream.
That's true, Hydra. They haven't hidden
where,
the character
where do I
since
even
Azure.
get this notorious chip?
You
Amazon.
can get it online.
Is it just one chip? They're just going to send me one
One
chip?
chip.
Even
one
Sh-
chip,
even
that's
broke
it.
Shaq was like, "Oh, it's just one chip," and he popped it, and
But
he
this
even put
chip
him down.
will make you sweat. It will make you. It is unbelievable what it does to people. One chip.
That's fucking Kevin, man. I don't care. I don't care.
It
No.
is.
I think
It
it's
is.
Kevin.
I'm going to
It's Kevin.
pass on account of not wanting to damage myself.
Okay, yeah, that part, yes, but we need to have some bet, Blow.
Or Feb.
You
for
seem
that
pretty
matter.
convinced. You think it's Copium. I think it's Kevin.
Here's the thing. I think Kevin could very well be in this game, and probably is given how grand scale it is. I think deciding that's Kevin based on the evidence provided is poor. That is a smudgy, pixely mess, and the only defining factor is it's of someone in a white jacket.
If his hair,
Yeah,
okay, if his hair was like brown or red or something, okay, yeah, but dude, it looks fucking
Can't
green.
tell what color
How many
his
green
hair
hair-
is.
It looks
Did-
green.
It looks
It
green
is
to me.
green.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, here. Let's do a little thing here. Let's do
Okay, wait
something
a
here.
minute. Read next.
Okay,
Guys,
I am
have a
going-
proposal. If Feb loses, he has to play the entire
Oh God.
brand new game, the game that eventually will be translated or whatever, on Nightmare.
No.
No,
the
I don't
beginning.
want him to do that. Okay, no. Here's what we're gonna do.
Good thought,
I'm
though.
gonna go and get a fucking color code on this hair that you insist is green, because I can
Okay,
fucking
on
zoom
the
in
bottom
on
right,
this
it looks
non-existent
darker.
pixel.
Do it on the top left part of his hair.
Just get a color.
Sure,
code.
sure.
Okay,
Top left. Here we
Funny
go.
man, it's Kevin.
It's
Okay,
Kevin.
so it's gray there. All right, there's gray. What about down here? Oh, that's grayish brown, not green. Grayish brown. What about over here in the top left? Oh, what color is this? Ooh, that is also grayish yellow. Ooh, that's close to green. You might be onto something. And then over here, we go over here, but that was really close to the grass.
Pokemon, that's a very appropriate
That's gray
emote.
brown as well. That is not green. All right, it looks green because his surroundings are green. The hair itself in this image
God,
is
I wish
gray
we-
brown.
I
Now
wish
it
we
could
got
be
more.
Kevin, but I'm telling you, based on evidence, that hair isn't green.
Have we seen anybody with that outfit before or close to that outfit before?
Oh, this is
Honestly, Reen wears a white jacket, kind of similar. It's just not as
No,
long.
he doesn't. Not even close.
You know
dude.
who we've seen
Not
with a white
even
jacket that
close.
long? Weissman.
Weissman?
Weissman.
He's dead. He
He
turned
is
full.
dead. But the point is, other people can wear white jackets.
Hang on.
No, it's Kevin,
They
dude.
just reconstitute his soul.
I think
It's
Kevin.
fine.
Admittedly, Kevin's presence may make sense given the heavy prevalence of demons in the Calor Dark, but are they just going to overshadow Celis and Rion and Burgard in a sense? I think, I see this as a chance. If we're leaving the world, I think the church is going to have heavy involvement.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Also, yeah, Rion wears a white jacket, doesn't he? Or is his like a bluish, like icy
No,
blue?
his is a bluest tinge.
You know
Is
what?
it? Okay.
This is probably
That's
going
not
to lead
Rion's
us into
outfit.
Arteria.
It's not Rion,
Next
no.
arc, I'm calling it right now. The next arc, based on seeing
here to
this
save
and
us.
based on what this title is, We are going to Arteria. We are not going east.
I think we're going to space.
We're going up.
You're going
We're going to Arteria.
We're going to space.
You read the domestic level?
Yeah, based on what we read, we're going to Orid and then to space.
I think we're going to space and Orid. Like that's is Orid east, by the way? Where's Orid at on the map of Zemuria?
South by Lapearl.
No.
Hydra, the next arc would be outside the boundary.
Outside Zemuria.
Where the real juice starts. Also, I just want to clarify, I think that kind of looks like Kevin.
It's actually the Pope.
I'm choosing to fight this because I don't want everyone to get their hopes up. I am being the mediator here.
Oh, okay, you're trying to help us.
You're being the bad guy. You're being the villain.
I am being the bad guy to help you guys kind of bring it down so that if it isn't Kevin, then you can say, okay, you know, it makes sense.
Okay.
I'm being the helper here. I'm lowering the expectations because I know everyone's excited. I want it to be Kevin.
Zombie man, holy shit, my mind just got blown,
Nina,
dude.
Saint of the End, farewell Zemuria.
Yeah.
Fucking life is saying I'm coping. Dude is in denial. Are you talking to me?
Didn't they?
My small group right now are losing over here.
They're what now? Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you.
My small in real life group circle is actually losing their minds over here.
Losing their minds over what now?
My small group.
Over the name change?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, wait, hold on. This is not Kuro. This is Kai.
Imposta, the event is over. We are now looking at images, and we are... Really, this is just a stream over. Is that pixely hair green, or is it not green?
Let me show you guys what we've learned. Everything we've gotten, real quick, for people who just happen to join us just now.
We've got who is likely Hermes, cool new mech, probably Rufus, and Bergard and Campanella.
The name of the game is Kai no Kiseki.
Kai no Kiseki, farewell Zemuria.
Kai no Kiseki, not Kuro 3. I thought it was gonna be Kuro 3, but it's Kai. It's a whole new name. Kai no Kiseki, farewell Zemuria.
So do you think this is Kuro 3, or do you think this is like
a bridge?
A bridge game.
This is Kuro 3 in the sense that it is continuing the Kuro story, but it's bringing in a lot.
It's actually like a bridge again.
It's a bridge in the. I mean, I don't know. We don't actually.
Because it did mention that the young Spriggan in the detail. Yeah. So I was like, yep, we already know he's coming back at some point, but it's leaving it vague, so we don't know. But we're probably guessing that's Bond.
Hydra, that's a good point.
Was anything else announced, Hansuke, like any other games or anything, or was this it?
Any remakes or?
Me and Goodnetsu were like, we don't know.
Gotcha.
Guy, I really hope that's not the case. Because I feel like they're putting a pretty huge scale on things right now. If they then just go back to Calvert and like, now we hang out in Calvert again, that'd be awkward.
Space.
Like, we gotta break through into craziness after this and never fucking hit the brakes.
If Andoki hit 2 games per arc, promise.
Please check the post Kuro 2 channel, guys, throughout the night, and probably tomorrow morning. That's probably what I'm going to do once I go to bed. When I wake up for work, I'm going to check out the Kuro 2 channel in our Discord, the post Kuro 2 channel in Discord, where I'm sure there's going to be the Q&A, links to the Q&A translated whenever it happens. Hopefully, the usuals put some time in to translate it, and we'll be able to read any questions that are asked by the shareholders. Since Hansuke, you left early, so he wasn't there for the Q&A, but I'm assuming they're going to do it, right? They've always done a Q&A, right?
Yeah, Michisi will put in the thread at some point.
Okay, perfect.
But right now, we basically just incorporate right now, currently. Right now, he didn't update it yet, but he's trying to get the data from them. So.
Wow. Well, yeah. Stay tuned on the Discord Post Kuro 2 Talk and News channel. That's where all that's going to be shared off stream sometime, because it's probably going to be. I don't know if it's going to happen right now. I don't think we're going to get that right now. Yeah, dude, thank you. If you guys want to join the Discord, click on the link in the chat. Or you can just do discord.gg/FavoriteNight4. Let's see. Is there anything else?
Oh, it's just been pretty cool.
It's pretty, than I thought. Really interesting. Yeah. And, hey, you didn't see an OP, so you're still relatively unspoiled for.
Yeah, this is not what I was expecting. I'm excited because It just feels like
My
things are actually going to
brain
happen
is-
in this game.
Yeah, my brain.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just like I've been wanting to say this for a while. I'm actually really happy that they showed off like there's new mechs because I miss the mechs. I've missed the mechs for quite a while.
Me too.
A person who shouldn't exist anyway.
Keep in mind that's a Google translation.
Right.
It's not going to be perfect.
But it's yeah. It's a rough translation.
That sounds like Rufus.
It's gotta be
Yeah,
Rufus.
it's very likely someone just saying, "Oh, look, it's someone who shouldn't even exist. You're supposed to be dead." And he's like, "Haha, yes, it is I, Rufus."
It's definitely Rufus.
I think it's Rufus, which I think is based.
I mean, look at the hair here and the little things here. These pokes.
The hair looks like his.
There it is. The pokes right there. The exact same spot.
Poke outs because we all know that anime hair is always messy in the exact same way at all times. It's the power that I wish I had control over.
We might get multiple MCs again. That'd be pretty cool, actually, Gash.
Man, the dark hair, like the darker color hair than what we'd expect, could be lighting.
So Kevin's coming back. So Kevin, Reen, possibly Crow.
Thanks, sorry for sharing it to YouTube.
Bias.
And yeah, and
Very,
also sharing
very
with everybody who's just joining in. Here are the images that we have. Hold on.
Yeah, Soren,
So
I'm expecting we're gonna get another like multi-route perspective thing in this game, which was really fun.
I like
in
that
Reverie.
in
I
Reverie.
want to.
I
think
love
Crow 2
that.
also had it a bit, so that's good.
I really love that in Reverie. I love the routes the route thing that they did, and then especially the Reen and the Rufus route where you went back and forth, and then you had to face them. You had to do the boss fight twice, as you know the different teams and everything. I absolutely loved how they did that.
Man. The Falcor new channel. Let's see.
It's already all over my
I
Facebook.
think one group will be the Picnic Squad. I mean, you got Rufus there, so now technically you could explain that. I mean, they've already got, Spin and Nadia, in the engine, so they could just pop them in there with Rufus and Lapis, and hey, you got the Kindergarten Picnic Squad back together again.
That means we're coming back. I'm so excited.
I mean, the question there is would Lapis go back to being a doll, or will Lapis be
I sure fucking hope so. I like her doll design so much more than her weird little fairy design.
Yeah, like
I like her fairy design.
But the way things are going, Lapis might end up being a holocore for Rufus.
Yep.
In the same way that Mare is a holocore that can only be used by Van.
Yep.
Oh, Florak for sure. They're hyping up the Farewell Zemuria, but it's going to be one chapter at the end where you take off in the rocket, or the rocket goes up and Gramhart's like, I'm going to nuke the boundaries out of existence so that we may see the reality of things. And then Reen's like, no, Gramhart, don't do it. And he's like, you don't understand.
Why is that so? That sounds so plausible.
And Gramhart is, doing it for the greater good. It has to be done. And then, he does it, and it seems
1 second, I'll be right back.
It just changes everything everyone perceives about the world. And Gramhart does stuff, and then we get a final dramatic shot at the end of the whole thing where the barriers are broken and everyone's standing looking out at something that we can't see, and then we get a dramatic shot of the Grandmaster where she smiles or something and says, now for the final chapter. And then it cuts, it does the stupid Cold Steel 3 boom sound as it cuts to black, and then the credits start rolling.
Gramhart uses anti-nuke to unnuke real.
Yeah, dude, just invest in Spriggan now, because those stocks are gonna go to the moon.
Yeah,
literally.
The website is here. So, any sign of a website yet, Hansuke?
Not right now.
Okay. Usually it goes up the same night though. Like at least when the last couple times, it's usually within a couple hours.
Yeah. But probably they're taking their time right now. They try to get everything, especially on Friday. So.
Oh yeah, it's Friday afternoon in Japan. It's Friday afternoon. For me, it's Oh, it just turned into Friday. It's Friday morning at 12. It's 12:43 Friday morning for me.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being Friday noon already. Almost ready for the weekend to start.
I don't need
God.
to imagine it.
Yeah, we do, guys.
Oh yeah, you're in Australia. You're ahead of Japan.
Oh yeah. Okay, so guys, fuck
What's up?
Kevin. Where is Richard?
Richard would be pretty freaking sick to see too, but there's no reason for him to come here.
We'd see
No,
some
no,
Richard.
no.
and Calvert.
Annalise. We need Annalise.
Fuck
dude.
Annalise.
We need
She's a
Annalise.
nothing, nobody character. Give me Richard.
Bullshit.
She's actually related to
Annalise
freaking.
is
Annalise's
awesome.
only
And I want her
quality
yellow
is that
ribbon
she's
ass
cute.
in
I want
Calvert.
Richard and his funky
Torso.
haircut, looking
No,
like he's a
I want
fucking.
Annalise. I will
Fate
choose
Zero
Annalise
character.
over Richard any day of the week. No,
What's Annalise
no,
gonna
no.
do? Hug a fucking teddy bear?
No, yeah, exactly.
Richard's
She
gonna
is
come
adorable,
in and he's gonna
she is
fucking say, "I have
badass
my
and
intelligence
be here."
division. I knew what Graham Hart would be doing."
Exactly, she's
I'm here to
invincible
stop
too.
it.
Thank you,
Then
Bullwine.
Richard would use his fast crafts to cut the rocket in half, but then Graham Hart laughs and says, "That was a fake rocket, Richard." And Richard says, "Nani?" He says, "I always knew you were the fastest craftsman, so I put you in a place where you'd be in the wrong place." And then the real rocket launches, and Richard says,
I'm glad you're dying.
"Can't believe this."
We could get all the 8 leaves to appear in
Alternatively,
one game.
Richard knows what Graham Hart's gonna do, and so he fucking does a coup in Calvert this time.
No, Annalise all the way, dude.
Yeah, we get one
Annalise-
cut of Annalise like eating a cookie somewhere unrelated, and she's like, "Oh, wonder what's going on over
No,
there."
dude, seriously, can you imagine, okay? Fab, can you imagine this, okay? Annalise meeting Shizuna.
I think it would be.
Can you imagine that interaction?
I can imagine it would be great, but I can imagine the only way I can see it happening is if like the 8 leaves actually finally showed up, all of them, all the ones that are in that
Exactly.
artwork that we had. So that's includes what is it?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
Arios, Reen, Richard, Annalise. Who else?
Cassius.
Cassius.
Yes.
Cassius and Yun Kafai.
Also, someone mentioned McBurn. I think McBurn literally has to be in this game, considering he was the one who even mentioned the
anybody have
boundary
that
to us in the
leaves
first place. So
Referee?
Who's ready for Damaged Sponge McBurn to come back?
Me. I love
God.
McBurn. He is my favorite Ouroboros character.
Yeah, I love how much damage he takes.
oh,
I
Cold Steel
love
Field bosses and their
McFire
HP
Bro, dude.
values.
I
Oh,
need
God.
McFire
Oh,
Bro
Reverie
in my
bosses
life.
and their HP values.
Oh no.
Just
That
he
fucking
can
McBurn
return.
fight in the lab, dude, took so long. He just
Dude,
had so
Oh
much. health.
God.
Look,
It's
he
so
can
much
return.
health.
Just don't make him a fucking boss, please. Don't need
Well,
him
he
as a
seems
boss.
like he's on our not necessarily on our side.
Dude,
he's kind of a
some
cool
the
dude now.
sickest he has to have some of the sickest boss themes in this series, though.
Look, I'm not
Everything that
disagreeing
McBurn
with
has
you.
had as a boss has been
I just-
insanely good.
I just don't need to spend an hour slapping him with shit for him to die.
Any
That's the
opinions on
issue
Deep
that I have
Carnival
with it,
chat?
so. I found it.
Yeah,
found it.
we're definitely getting McBurn back. He's gonna be the guy who probably brings up some stuff initially. McBurn will light the rocket engines. Yeah.
I mean,
There you
Graham
go.
Hart joyfully, gleefully says, "Yes, we're using McBurn as the engine for the rocket. Only he could pierce the outside."
McBurn's
I
just gonna
could
be
see
shit.
that. I could honestly
There's
see
just
that
gonna-
happening.
There's just gonna be a way
I-
for him to shove fire into like a pipe that splits out into 4 boosters, and it's just McBurn powered.
I hope that this series doesn't turn hokey. And what I mean by that is,
Yeah.
Zemiria is, we're in this world of Zemiria, okay? Now they're talking about going to space, and I'm just afraid that this series is going to turn hokey because of the space aspect.
When you say
I-
hokey, what do you mean by hokey?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Like,
Because I consider it a little hokey, but I don't know what we have definitions of hokey. So what would your definition be?
like too out there. You know what I mean? Like too,
'Cause I-
What the
I
fuck?
would
Hold on, what the
argue,
fuck is that?
I think sex is
Two-
pretty out there, and that's
Yeah.
the interesting stuff. Though.
yeah, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck
Yeah.
is this to the channel? What's on the
Like,
channel? The
What?
in the
What's
Turtle 2
that?
channel. You see that? What the fuck is
What is
that?
that?
hang on, I'm going.
No, people are memeing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's a
Given to
joke.
Tokyo's hand to Switch. Interesting. Okay, I wasn't aware of that actually. Wow.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, people are memeing.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry. I was like, what the
No,
hell is
that's
this?
okay. I just hope that it doesn't. What I'm scared of going to space is it's going to make this series something that it shouldn't be.
Honestly, I'd rather them go to space than it's
mean,
a simulation.
We've sent God to space in one of the.
We already have had someone go to space.
Yeah.
I think that this series has already gotten to some extreme levels of absurdity, considering they had a bridge game with an AI who just made fucking fake versions of other timeline people for the fun of it. And then, okay, let's talk about this. Every time I think about this, I get angry. Remember when Ishmelgarine, or whatever they ended up calling him in the English version, was talking to Lloyd, and he's like, wait, Lloyd, shit's gonna get really bad in 3 years. Like, I mean, really bad. You need
Yeah,
to.
and then
Lloyd's like, hold on, bro. No spoilers.
we got cuffed by
I have said it
freaking
before. Every person that dies during this big event, that blood is on Lloyd's hands, and he better feel bad about it.
No,
Yes, it
it's
is.
not.
He
No,
could have
it's
prepared
not.
for it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Lloyd
no.
literally said, no, dude, don't warn me about the super horror event. Don't tell me.
Because
I
Lloyd
want to be
doesn't-
surprised.
No, because Lloyd wants them to live their lives and not worry
It's all
about
Lloyd's
what the future
Yeah,
holds.
but
Dark,
But
if
the thing
someone
is-
says, if someone goes up to an actual member of the police force and says, sir, we have it on authority, there is going to be a bombing at a location in a year's time. This is the police force said, no, I don't want to worry about that. I don't want people to stress about the bombing. We'll figure it out when we get there. And then the place blows up and 20 people die. Kinda his fault.
yeah, because if the police listened to the credible information and actually followed up on what the guy said, those 20 people wouldn't have died because the bombing wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So if the
Police.
bombing happened, it's that cop's fault.
They could have
Yeah.
spent
Then we wouldn't
3
have-
years preparing.
Right,
Yeah.
but then we would have the Curl games
blood is
because
on.
then
Oh,
everybody
no,
would already be prepared for what's
I'm
coming.
not denying that it would have been bad for the story, but they
Yeah.
shouldn't have mentioned it if Lloyd,
Yeah.
because it makes Lloyd look like a fucking baboon.
Yeah,
So
like if anything, if they don't want us to know, they tell him, and then, but they do it off screen, like they like, or they like mouth it like they do, or
Yeah.
something like that, so it makes fucking sense.
it could have
The
been
thing
handled
is, though,
so
that
much
if
better.
Lloyd knows, then Lloyd would have to go to Reen and Rufus and everybody else that he knows and
Yeah.
tell them
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
fuck's
yes.
going on. Then he would
then
send them
no-
all the fucking Calvard, and then
Okay.
we'd have another goddamn reverie game.
I'm
Or-
talking about
here's a better
actual
idea.
logic.
Yeah, but, like,
Here's
hear me
Here's
out,
a
right?
better
How many-
idea for how to do that. Like, he's like, I listen, I have to tell you, in 3 years' time, fades away, can't say it. Then it's not Lloyd saying, nah, I don't want to fucking
How
know.
about this?
It's-
How about
But
this?
the thing is,
We've
though,
had
that
all kinds of
Lloyd
weird.
has to tell people.
Okay,
Lloyd
hang
can't
on,
just
hang on,
keep that
hang on.
information.
This
Okay.
isn't a
Removing the
Why wouldn't he want to hear it?
Okay,
He wants to
removing
save people.
it doesn't. From a story standpoint on how you tell a story, it could have been handled so much better not to make him look
I
like
do
an
agree
absolute
with that.
idiot.
I do absolutely 100% agree with that. It could have
And I
been
think
handled better.
that's what people's problem with that like one scene is it makes
Yeah.
him look like an absolute dipshit.
Yeah.
it makes him look like a clown.
The alternative
Because he's just like,
would have been
"Nah, dude,
to not
I don't need to
bring
know."
it up, or
Yeah.
have a situation where he wants to say it, but for some reason can't because of the Kiseki like word fuckery, where he says in 3 years.
They've done
So let me
word
ask you
fuckery
this, though.
before.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. What if the scene was Ishmael Green starts telling Lloyd, but then like but then like an explosion happens or whatever, and it cuts him off,
Yeah.
and then he disappears.
that would
before
be
he can say
better.
something. Would
That'd
that
be better.
floor hack.
Yeah,
Because it's not It's not Lloyd saying, nah, don't want to know. Big thing could save shitloads of people. Nah, don't want to know anything about it. We'll take it when it comes.
Why would Lloyd ever, in character, just say, nah, don't tell me about the apocalypse? I don't think that might make people a little anxious, and we just don't need that right now. We're in a good mood today. Can you keep it to yourself? You're really gonna ruin my fun.
Again, right? It's like, as long as they have, like, they had so many mechanisms already established that they could have done. They could have cut the time short. Whether explosion, my guy, like, goes fucking, his time is up and he can't be in this timeline world anymore.
Yeah,
like,
he fades away.
You know.
Yes.
So many
I
things.
do want to say, we do have characters who seem to be preparing for this, though. So even though Lloyd's a baka, we do have people like Graham Hart who are clearly making preparations for the big event. So that is good.
Oh
but
my God.
it doesn't change the fact that
Lloyd's an idiot, though, and I will never forgive him for being such a dummy. Now, listen, if before that scene a pipe had fallen and hit Lloyd on the head, it'd be okay, because he'd be like, oh, don't even tell me. Dude, I got a headache. I think I have a concussion. I don't know what you're saying.
I just need to get out of here.
I gotta go, dude. I got internal bleeding.
Like, it's just like Lloyd had so much development, right? Where he was past he was past the point of being a dumb idiot, and then they made him a dumb idiot.
Yeah.
Hey, well, the thing is you have to understand the predicament, or you have to understand the situation he was in. Though they are trying to save Rufus's life. You know, Lapis was just saved by a snuggling, and
that's not the problem.
They only have a certain amount of time before the goddamn tower explodes.
Like he doesn't say, "I don't have time to hear it." He says, "I don't want to hear it. I think that it would be better if we take it as it comes."
We've always taken things as they come, and we've always come out on top. So don't
Right.
tell me.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really frustrated when I saw this.
It's silly.
I was mad at Lloyd for that.
The way that it is worded. It is not done well.
I understand why they did it that way, because of the situation they're in. They only have a certain amount of time to get rid of this.
There's so many other reasons.
Lloyd has enough time to kneel down in front of Rufus and read off his crimes of not accepting the power of friendship.
My homie literally.
And I love that scene, by the way. That scene made me cry. It was so corny. I loved it.
Like,
I cried.
The dude had enough time to be like,
I cried too. Yeah.
Should have accepted the power of friendship, bro. I'm gonna give you a lecture while we're, like, you know, about to be blown sky high, shot to the moon. No. but he did not have time constraints.
Yeah, there are many.
Okay, let's go back to Azure. Okay, let's go back to Azure real quick. Okay, with the Azure tree and with them dying. Okay.
Yeah.
Lloyd's mindset is that sometimes a lot of if you know the future, if you know too much about the future, because of what they already went through with the Azure tree, with the with Kia bringing them back to life and everything like that, sometimes knowing about the future is not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. And maybe that's what Lloyd was thinking is, no, we'll face this head on. We'll overcome every barrier in our way, no matter what it is.
Yeah, that might be what he was thinking, but some people think very dumb things all the time.
Going with it, though, because that is a very Lloyd thing to do.
Yeah, but there were other people in the room who should have been like, "Yo, hold up."
And like Rufus should have said, no, don't listen to this fuckwit. Don't listen to this fuckwit. I want to know.
With him too, and Eustace just crossed his arms and was like, "Yep, I agree with them."
Every character who was in that room who didn't say "hold up," they're all stupid.
No, they
every single death that happens is partially their fault, and I will never change my mind on that. They could have done something.
They could have.
If you were like, stop. I don't want to know. Fuck you. Those fucking dead people, the blood that's gonna be spilled. That's on your hands.
Again, it's the it is. If someone tells you there's going to be a bombing at a location, you say, "Don't tell me, bro. I'll figure it out." And then a bomb goes off.
Ab, are you in agreement with me that from what happened with Azure and knowing the future is not always the right thing. Like that is a Lloyd thing to do.
It's a Lloyd
character all the way.
Potential mindset, but that doesn't detract from the fact that it makes him look like an idiot for saying that.
If Reen was there, Reen would have said
share your opinion. Fab, you've been questioned. Which side are you on? Pick one.
Can I abstain?
All right, well, we know the answer.
All right.
I want to abstain. I don't want to. I don't want to choose sides. Oh, okay, I will say this. I will say this. I felt like I got like the shaft in that scene. I wanted to know. Yeah. And I was mad at Lloyd in that scene. Okay, that's what I'll say. But that's all I'm saying.
You as the player, though, don't you?
As the player, that's what I'm saying. As a player, yeah.
That's true. Actually, no, it's true.
Look at it from his perspective.
No, Guy makes a good point. At that moment, the person who was telling Lloyd was technically Reen. So I think Reen would have wanted to know.
No, Reen would have regular Reen would have been like, nope, we're good. We don't know
if that's true. That scene didn't occur, so we don't know if Reen would have said it otherwise. But you don't know that. This scene didn't happen. What matters is that Lloyd chose not to prepare for an apocalyptic event.
I must answer you, sir.
I'm sorry. Schmelberine agreed. Schmelberine smiled and he agreed with Lloyd. He was like, okay.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if your justification for something happening, if your justification for something is Reen would have done the same thing, that is not an argument because Reen is the biggest fuckwit in this entire series.
No, I'm saying Reen because he's one of the main like protagonists.
Okay, hang on. If we're going by protagonist standard, can we just be like very upfront? Like all three fucking protagonists were dipshits.
I don't think this is going anywhere except circles at this point, so Sauron. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah, it's very true. We all listen. The majority rules here.
No. We
all know that Kevin and Vaughn would have wanted to know, and they are the three best protagonists. Therefore, actually, Estelle probably would have wanted to know too.
You don't know that either. You don't know if Estelle and Joshua would have wanted to know. You don't know.
I can't speak for Estelle and Joshua. I know for a fact Kevin, Rufus, and Vaughn would want to know. There's no denying that.
Yeah. Also,
I don't agree.
The whole Reen is Reen thing. It is Reen. It's CS4 Reen.
CS4.
The only person who would want to know is Rufus. That's the only person who would have.
No, I agree.
I do not agree.
I think Kevin would have wanted to know.
I think Van would definitely want to know because Van is not above using sneaky methods to get what he wants.
There's no way a church guy wouldn't want to know. Like a church guy's going to know everything. They want to figure out. Like Kevin, I think would want to know.
Kevin wants to know. Vaughn is the kind of guy who doesn't want to fuck with that shit.
It's not always a good thing.
Okay, well, we'll see about that when all those people die.
Everybody's allowed to have their opinion, but
Lloyd has some opinions too.
Lloyd does have opinions. Kevin is a clever boy at times. He's dude. If third is an amazing guys. If you guys haven't played the third, you should play a third. Just saying, amazing game.
Play the third.
Or watch it. If you don't like the gameplay, then just watch it on YouTube. There's a full playthrough on YouTube you can watch by Path Bingo Trails, where he shows all of the story cutscenes throughout the whole game. That way you won't miss on anything. That's the only thing you'll miss is like the gameplay. Sure, you'll see like the main boss battles, and then all of the cutscenes.
Was this the content that you were hoping to have?
I think my chat's loving it, man. But now I feel like it's going a little too far. I feel like it's going too long. So now we got to go to the topic.
I will just say, if we're going to look at that scene from an objective standpoint of what the writers were trying to do, they were just trying to tease at the big event. There was nothing else to it other than they wanted to tease at an event.
I agree with that too.
They didn't know how they were going to do it.
Hey, we all agree. Hey.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That was the point of the scene. Lloyd just happened to be the guy who made the in-world decision to not hear it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the biggest idiot is the person who wrote it clumsily.
True.
The church knows some shit they haven't told. Obviously, Bungiver. Absolutely. Hold on, let me look at YouTube chat real quick. I haven't looked at YouTube chat in a bit.
How you doing, YouTube chat?
Hi, YouTube.
YouTube chat's been chilling.
Hi, YouTube.
What do you think Lloyd's IQ is?
I wonder if Reen comes back. Let's see, how long ago was that?
Reen's gonna come back because he had his whole thing with Shizuna. They have to duke it out.
I want to see Reen and Shizuna in a rematch.
It's just a matter of when.
Me too.
I want to see Shizuna wipe the floor with him.
The off says we're eating good
I wanna
Kiseki
see
coverage.
Reem actually hold his own.
Let me read chat here real
You
quick,
know
guys.
what? Reem will
Yeah,
hold
hold on.
his own.
Go ahead, Fred.
Let me read chat, please. The off says we're eating good Kiseki coverage the next year. The future is very bright. Falcom's life says Lloyd, the man who felt bad for not being able to save Joachim.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, he
Alright,
did, didn't
we're
he?
not talking about it though.
We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Anime Show says,
We're on
I
with
hope
the truth.
Rain comes back into game. Eustace never said anything.
Oh fuck.
I don't understand what he means by that. Hope Rain comes back into game. Eustace never said anything. We're just going to time travel to that moment. Hello there, Templar Cora. Okay, I think everything else before that was 10 minutes longer. 10 minutes before. 10 minutes earlier from now, so there. I did my duty reading the YouTube chat. I try my best to read YouTube chat. Guys, I'm trying to get used to reading 2 chats. I'm not even... Guys, I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms right now. I don't have the other platform up. I don't know what they're saying.
On Facebook.
But it should show up in my multi-stream, but I'm not seeing anybody chat from there, so I guess I don't have an audience there.
You're not streaming on Facebook, are you?
No. Kick.
Oh god, you're streaming on Kick?
Yep.
Oh god, that might actually be worse.
I don't want to stream on Facebook. It's too freaking... Then people are going to, like, be able to figure out who I am and all that good shit, because my actual, like, real name on there.
I mean, I was gonna say, just stream with an alt account, but you know.
You're not allowed to do that, though, on Facebook, right? You have to use your real name.
I mean, that's really fucking stupid.
Yep.
I'm not sure, because, like, you could, like, set it
that's
up
from
as a
Martian
page,
Garden.
and then if you're a moderator as a page, then...
You're right,
you're
Cash.
not.
Sorry, say that again, E? Sorry, I was reading what
Yeah,
Cash said.
if you're admin on a page, then you can do stuff as the page rather than as
Rather,
you.
the profile. That's interesting. I haven't used Facebook. I have not used Facebook in, like, I want to say 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, no, because the completionist is on there, and he's not under his real name.
My real name is not February 9th, the 4th.
Really?
That is totally my name.
Yeah, I've managed to guess his real
I'm
name.
shocked.
Oh, shit. All right, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to read some of the chat here. It's been a while.
No problem.
Let's see. Facebook usually has to be real unless an organization. I mean, I guess I could, like, make a page or an organization named February Night 4 and stream from that if I really wanted to on Facebook. I just don't know. Do people on Facebook... I have been told that Facebook is a lot more, like, international. Like, there's a lot of people around the world outside of the U.S. that use that as, like, their main thing. I feel like the only thing that Facebook is useful for these days is Marketplace. That's the only thing.
Oh, finally, someone who has that take. Oh my god.
Van isn't going to be in the game. I mean, hey, we haven't seen Van, but he's going to be in the damn
young
game.
Spriggan is going to be Agnes.
The young
not even there.
Spriggan. So,
Dude,
not
Agnes
asshole.
MC. Agnes MC, I'm telling you.
Epstein.
That
Let
would
me read this
actually be
again.
really fucking cool if she was the MC of this game.
That would actually be refreshing. I don't know why.
Non-cap-
I feel really
I-
I don't think this game is going to have a singular main character.
think it's gonna be multiple
strikes me
MCs.
as it's going to be
Yeah,
a
me
multi
too.
main character thing.
And that's exciting to me. It's
Yeah.
thought of having another multi MC game. That sounds hella interesting. Gives more time to focus on just the characters of whoever's with them and make them grow. And that way, instead of having a whole game, you gotta fill with one cast. You can really focus in on the characters. Split up. I don't know. I just think I liked Reverie, guys. Reverie was great, and I really hope the similar vibes of that. The
Me too.
structure takes place. The cross story system was really good. Or Trails to
Yeah.
Walk, as it was in Lisa. So yeah, like I want that again. I wouldn't mind that again, actually. With the combat of Kuro 2, guys. Kuro 2. Does anybody disagree with me on this? But Kuro 2 was like the most fun combat in the whole series.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
The combat was
absolutely.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's revolutionary. And now that we see that Re Fantasio is like essentially incorporating that, I'm like, hell yeah.
Girl 2 was damn near perfect. They have a lot to live up to with this next game. I'm just saying.
Let's see. I have a feeling for a celebration game, it has to have a cross story. Since Final Fantasy 14 made Drawn Trail, Falcom decided to hit back with Endwalker. What? We're in the early days.
Uh,
I don't get that. That went over my head.
I kind of get it. I kind of.
Because they went with Dawn Trail, taking trails to Dawn, so
Oh
they're
god.
basically they're going to space just like Endwalker did.
Oh, Endwalker goes. Oh yeah, because okay, I have not done Endwalker yet, guys. In fact, I'm at the end of Shadowbringers. I haven't done the Shadowbringers patch content yet. But I purchased Endwalker, so I see the screen where it shows the world. So I guess it's space. That sounds really interesting.
I had a feeling that Final Fantasy XIV would go to space eventually.
Everything goes to space eventually. Eventually, it's gonna become a sci-fi. Even though it's fantasy,
Sorry,
we're going
I shouldn't
sci-fi.
have said that.
To be fair,
Actually, it
space
makes me
has been
actually more
promised
hypey.
in
It's all
14
good.
You
for
piqued my
It's all
curiosity a
good.
little more.
years, so
Would you say, Blue?
I said, space has been promised in 14 for many years pre-Endwalker, so
Yeah,
I see.
I
Okay.
mean,
But, you
like
know,
for a long
eventually.
time, every time
Don't go
you
too
saw
deep on it, but,
Afghans-
yeah, let's it's cool stuff. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Expansion.
I hope we. I think in 2024, guys, I probably will go back to 14. I just don't know when it'll be. We'll see.
Yeah, you know.
But tomorrow it's gonna be Soul Hackers too. As long as I get it says it's gonna be here before 10 p.m. from Amazon. Let's see. Hopefully it's way before 10 p.m. because I don't want to wait till 10 to start my stream.
It'll be whenever your mail gets there, Feb.
Oh, the mail and the Amazon delivery is different though than the USPS.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Interesting for
depends.
you because for me it is.
If it's Prime shipping,
Only if
I've
it's- only if
always
it's
gotten it 2 days
FedEx.
later.
That's good.
Or
For you.
UPS.
It's
If it's FedEx,
literally
if it's FedEx
Amazon.
or UPS, it's
It literally
different.
says it.
But
Okay,
if it-
so
It's literally Amazon.
Amazon shipping is really weird. Sometimes they will use an actual carrier. Sometimes they will just deliver it themselves under
Themselves.
their own carrier.
Right.
Yeah, they don't deliver themselves in my area. They always send it to the post
Oh, okay.
office and then the
Yeah.
post
So
when
specifically,
you're
because
delivering it.
because for me, they can send it through what is our USPS equivalent, or they could just be like, "We're Amazon delivery."
Still need to finish that game. Which game did I play?
Crow 2, I presume.
Go to.
Or maybe Soul Hackers 2, I don't know.
Oh, Soul
Man,
Hackers.
I don't know about you guys. I still need to finish Reverie.
You haven't finished Reverie?
Yeah.
But you needed Hajimari back in the day, right? You watched it all
I
Hajimari,
played,
right?
I played Hajimari up to like the final dungeon, and then I just dropped the game.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I
The
got
final dungeon
lazy.
was great.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I agree, it was great. The problem was I was playing with the spreadsheet, and then I got lazy at some point.
Oh, okay. So you were playing a spreadsheet like without the overlay? Like you were
no, I was
looking.
playing with the overlay.
What?
Yeah, no, I just got lazy at some point.
How do you get to the final dungeon of such a long game and say, I can't be bothered with this?
I actually don't remember why I put
done.
it down. I put it down for something. I think.
Was there something else that took your attention? Maybe. I guess.
No, I think I just. Oh right, no, I think the spreadsheet corrupted, and then I just didn't know where it was.
Spreadsheet corrupted.
Yeah, I think the spreadsheet just broke on me. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. The spreadsheet broke, whatever.
Well, Kuro 1 was the most effort we ever put into as a Zero team. We put so much effort into the Kuro 1 overlay. It didn't, to my knowledge, we didn't have that many bugs on it. We had the programmers working on it, and of course we were updating it with the new translations always.
Yeah, I think my spreadsheet corruption
didn't
was less
notice
to
any
do with the
bugs.
spreadsheet and more to do with I was fucking around with my computer a lot, and I must have fucked something up.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, no, that's typically how things go. I will be fucking around with shit,
I know
and
it's
then shit
back
will
on
break, and then I'll be like,
production.
well, I guess I'm not doing that for a while.
And Kuro 2, we're going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to go deep on that, but I'm looking forward to Kuro 3 being translated as well, even though we can't do it ourselves.
The 4chan.
Thank goodness for Anons, because, yeah, it is what it is. It depends on
Yeah,
how
for
close you
anyone
are
actually
to their
curious about
distribution warehouse. At least that's what I got
You
from
can
that
go
post.
look up that yourself.
Kondo is back
Could
on
you try to
production.
send a link?
What?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
She's
no.
sending. Thank goodness for
Because
Anons,
if you
because
try,
I've been on Japanese release since CS3. I've been like on the Japanese schedule. I can't imagine waiting for English at this point. Now, as time goes on, I can see the gap getting shorter and shorter, and then therefore, it's likely that as the series goes further and further, that slowly we're going to catch up. At that point, then maybe eventually I'll be like, all right, fine, I can finally just jump onto the English. But right now, the gap is still too wide for me to
Yeah,
be interested in jumping back. Let's see.
I mean, we're 2 games ahead.
Chat, if they're bringing mechs back that'll actually be piloted by protagonists, how do you think they're going to handle mech combat in Kuro?
I mean, we're talking about the sequel to Kuro 2, and Kuro
Well,
is not coming out for another 6
Kuro
months
anymore. In Kuro style. I wonder how they would do that.
Let's see.
Because I wouldn't want cold
Florak,
steel
maybe.
referee mech combat. I would want new mech combat of some kind that actually fit that style.
Like,
Ooh, but if it's in space, then we could have it be like you move around in a 3-dimensional space because you're flying.
Florak.
Okay.
Actually, I got a question for everybody here, not just me, but I want to ask you this too. How long of a gap would you be willing to wait? Like for me, if I knew that, like, say, okay, right now, if I knew that Kai was going to come out exactly 1 year from when the JP released, I would wait. But I know that's not going to happen.
You already wait a year anyway, almost.
I do, but it's not going to. It's precisely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm willing to wait. But if it's going to be, but we're not going to get Kai a year from when it releases in Japan. It's not going to happen.
If it was a month, I'd wait. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, otherwise you're not going to wait. So you're gonna play JP for the rest of the series. Is what you're saying?
I'm not waiting a fucking year for a game to come out.
6 months. Okay, 6 months. Everybody in chat. A couple people said in chat 6 months.
Maybe
A year max. For me, I think a year. Because a year, especially with the resources that Falcom has, I would give it a year to have, because I'm already waiting. Right now, we're forced to wait a year because of Anons can't do what a team did. And that's why I was told I would.
Okay, I feel like this question is very skewed in the. It's very skewed in the point where, like, I think a lot of us are very used to just jumping on the JP release on many ways. But if you look at it from an like any other game series perspective that at one point had like a delay between the two, it's always been like a year or two, and people have waited.
Yeah, but that doesn't really happen very frequently anymore.
No, it doesn't happen anymore.
And people waited
like,
with those because those were series that didn't have an ongoing story to follow, so they didn't have to worry about certain spoilers and
That's
things.
the thing.
Yeah.
The best relief I ever got
Jumped on it.
was when I was calling off.
So I'm just like, it's a weird question to answer, just because it's like, it depends how deep you are. Like, if you just enjoy a series, you could probably get away with waiting a year without actually catching too many stray bullets.
Yes.
But it depends how far deep you into the rabbit hole, where it's like, if you look at random shit on Twitter, at that point you're catching stray bullets. Or like if you're in Discord, you're just catching stray bullets. So it's like,
I do not have any contact with the Falcom community whatsoever outside of Feb's Discord.
yeah. So it's like, I think it's like, if you're in any community remotely, like in the Falcom, it's like there's a chance you catch stray bullets, which means you ideally want to play it as soon as possible.
Even on
Whereas,
YouTube, you're gonna get thumbnails recommended to you.
Whereas, like, if you keep yourself closed off, you typically are more willing to just wait it out. In my opinion.
Kevin and the Remains of Curlville, yes. Sick
If you're
Arias,
coping
yeah.
that hard, then yeah, it could be Kevin.
That's
Yeah,
it's
but
not coping.
I'd say-
It's fucking Kevin Graham.
I think it's Kevin.
I'd say a full year.
We'll see about that, fellas.
I think that is
6
Kevin
months, full
fucking
year.
Graham.
I think it's Kevin.
too.
Hansuke, that
Okay.
giggle.
Look. As much as I entertain trying to like fucking get people on this train and just watch people cope, let's not return to this topic. Like I'm out of circles to run for the night.
Ito is involved in the music. Hold on, where are we seeing this? Is it on Twitter?
Oh, no.
God.
Wait,
God,
really?
we're not.
When was that a thing, Florak? What examples do you have for that? No, this isn't a Twitter thing. There was some mention that that particular person
from the
was
Q&A?
focusing a couple things. I don't know.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
it's
not
part of
jump
the-
down the
okay,
fucking
well,
Falcom
give me a
music
minute.
rabbit
Thanks,
hole.
Hansuke. I appreciate it, man.
I'm just curious of examples because
Yeah, like
you know.
give us examples, but like let's not jump down this rabbit hole too hard.
I
That's all I
always
gotta
have
say.
never been pressed about spoilers. So so Isu, that's the thing. Like some people are very sensitive to spoilers, and some people just don't really give a shit, and they're still going to enjoy it even with it. So it just depends. Everybody's got their own tolerance
Yeah.
for
It-
spoilers.
it's not a black and white question of like how long. There's too many factors. It's
Right.
like some people
Yeah.
6 months to a year, some people will wait 2 years.
For the record,
What
you
is
guys,
yours?
just want to say real quick that
Hansuke's got
I
something to say.
respect.
Say it quick though.
I
Sorry,
respect.
keep you talking.
No, go ahead, Hansuke. Go ahead.
No, I'm just reading the thread right now. I just got sent. I'm reading this real quick.
Okay, let's know what you hear after Dark says what she's saying.
For the record, I just want to say I respect all of your opinions. I really do. And there's no bad blood or any hard feelings or anything whatsoever. I may not agree with you, but I still love you guys. So I just want to let you know that.
I never try to spoil stuff. I'm just probably very desensitized to these two. It is a thing. I just like having the Japanese release because there are a lot of people that also do the Japanese release. Yep. And they are going, I mean, they're going to say things, and there's going to be certain people out there. There's certain people that are respectful, and they try their best, like me as well. I try my best, especially with my community. I try to make sure I've got certain channels where certain things are allowed, and my mods help me moderate to make sure that there are people who are fresh to the series don't get spoiled on stuff. But there's a lot of other communities that don't, and there's a lot of videos that will get recommended to you. If you search Trails of, even if it's Sky, and you're brand new to the whole series, and you're starting Sky, you're going to get shit about Kuro recommended in your YouTube. It's going to happen, and you're going to see a thumbnail. You're going to see who C is.
There are a lot of people who upload music, for example, for these games, who love to put huge spoilers right in the thumbnails. They just love doing it. They get off on doing it. I think
I'm gonna be honest, man. You know why? It's because it gets views.
It does get views.
It gets views every time. That's the problem.
It's a thing, which is why I say it really depends where you fall in the community, where you care or not. Or where you want to see it.
Yeah.
It's a balancing act.
I'm so strict on spoilers that I want people purged in chat if they say, "Oh, dude, it's this part, PogChamp." Like, even that to me is like, nope, that's a spoiler. Get it out of here. Don't say that.
I don't mind. Okay, that maybe a little bit, but I don't mind if somebody says, "Hey, you need to focus up." I like that. I want somebody to tell me that.
Again, to each their own, right?
Yeah, everybody's got their own line.
You just have to, with whoever you're watching, you just have to know where their line is and respect that line. And if you don't, you're going to get clapped.
I think, in general, the safe bet when tuning into a stream is, first, assume they're super strict about spoilers. That way you don't accidentally fuck up. If you are curious, you inquire what their spoiler policy is, and then you share information as is seen fit by the streamer. But people who jump into any stream and just start throwing out advice and warnings and saying, "Oh, you got to be ready for this thing," and "Oh, have you entered this part of the game yet?" It's like, dude, what is wrong with you?
You also need to determine if the stream that you're watching is a stream that you would enjoy watching. Like, if the person is too sensitive to spoilers, maybe the streamer is just not your type of streamer. You probably shouldn't watch them. You wouldn't enjoy watching them. Like, if they're too sensitive and you don't enjoy watching them, then watch somebody else.
And to add on to what Blue said and just said, literally, if it is your first time joining the stream, don't pull that stunt. Just sit, watch,
get involved a little bit,
and just see how it meshes with you, and then figure out what their policy is.
Gives you a video with the final boss as the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, because Kurosu's opening, it's used during the final boss. So if you look up the opening because you liked it, then boom, there's the final boss for you.
Is it really?
If you remember,
the thumbnail
opening is used. Oh yeah, there's one of the thumbnails from the Falcom music channel, which is fine. But there's one from
the Falcom music
shall not be named, who uploads pictures of the boss every time. Yeah.
Spinning this out of music topic, I was looking at the YouTube chat and someone brought up mech combat, some of the older Gundam games and Armor Core, and all I have is it would be cool. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I don't expect Falcom to do mech combat well.
Don't look at don't look at comments on any. If you guys are new to the series, don't look at comments on any video, especially the music videos.
Don't do that.
Oh yeah,
just don't do that. I saw a comment from YouTube.
That's correct. Correct.
Avoid comments. Avoid threads.
I'll be right back,
avoid random discussions on Twitter. You're gonna get slapped with spoilers, people.
Yeah. I can definitely tell my timeline right now is popping. I can tell some spoilers start popping up. Because of how Kuro has done a turn-based and action-based combat, I don't know how they're gonna do it for mech combat if there's mech combat. Because it's you either do it real good or you have tank controls.
I think that we should have one mech fight in the Kaino Kiseki, and it should be in space, and it should play out like a Phantasy Star Online 2 mech fight in space. If anyone here remembers some of those boss fights, then I think that would suit it well.
No, I do. Right. Again, right. Maverick said what I was thinking. It's like the safe bet is honestly just to make it turn-based, lock
The
it to turn-based.
thing is, if they do make it turn-based, they can't just do the Cold Steel 3-4 and Reverie system again. They have to do something
they
new
can't.
with the Kuro style, and I don't know how they would do that. Again, my idea was three-dimensional space, so you're moving up, down, and around, and when you like target an area with an AoE, instead of it being a circle, it's a sphere. And I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, at this point, I think we're just grasping at straws, funnily enough.
I'm just throwing out ideas for how they can do it. I think it's a fun idea.
There's things they could do.
About.
I just don't... I don't know. I want to see what they could do, but at the same time, I'm just like, I really don't want to.
They could do that, Galvatron. They could do that, Galvatron. But we're going to space, so we got to reintroduce mechs as a more regular thing again. I'm just saying.
Honestly, yeah, no, I'm agree with Blue. I want more mechs.
Yeah, I want mechs. Like, mechs were the thing that got me into the series. Like, I was enjoying Cold Steel 1, and the thing that was like, I have to play this. I have to keep going. I have to see what's next. Was seeing the Panzer Soldats come out.
Oh my god. Holy, okay. I just need... I can't... Is it Gashmodo? Is it Gash? I'm just going to pronounce the first 4 letters. Is Gash? Oh my god. Their comment about, like, guys, they use AI to check their text and report 2 hours of work and blah, blah, blah. Just... oh my god. Finally. Someone who just knows... Just use AI as a tool. Just fucking use it. It's not the end-all be-all. No game should be entirely translated by AI.
Oh, yes, let's get AI talk going.
Just
good.
Okay, look, I'm gonna stop here, but like, god damn it, people, fuck.
Yes, I agree that there is a rather absurd amount of fear around AI just as a concept, as if it hasn't been used for years and years and years for different things in different ways.
Yeah.
Because,
also,
because of how art stuff turned out with AI, people now think anything related to AI is the worst thing in the world, which is comical as a concept.
The reason I also wanted to address that comment was because, like, 2 months, 3 months back, there was like some entire debacle with like AI in the Trails community on like localization game. I really just wanted to point that out. Like, that was stupid. All right, that's it.
I heard something before I got up to go pee. Blue mentioned something about mechs in space combat, and to me, the first time I ever experienced that was Xenosaga 3. Xenosaga 3 fucking did that amazing.
My suggestion for it was, so have it be, you know how Kuro, you can freely move your character around between taking actions.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be a thing for mech combat, but the gimmick is that instead of it being a horizontal 2D plane where you're just, not 2D, but you know what I'm talking about, walking around, it's a 3-dimensional plane where you're moving up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
And instead of having like circles and lines for AoEs, you would have spheres and like rectangles.
That sounds fun, man.
That'd be cool as fuck, dude.
That
Cones,
sounds sick.
Triangles.
Cone, yeah. It's 3-dimensional.
It would be a cone. You're right. Yeah. Cone, yeah. But yeah, shit like that would be fucking a really cool little spin on it. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if they would do that.
That'd be so freaking cool, actually, man. Yeah. Space combat, y'all.
Space combat was bound to happen.
Whatever happens in Kai is likely going to make Ishmael Gareen's goal make more sense with what he is trying to achieve with unification and using Babel, which is technology that was beyond what Zemuria was capable of before there was the interference. Yeah.
Honestly, what I'm most curious about when it comes to going to space initially is when they turn around and look at the planet, what are they going to see? Like, what is going to be outside of Zemuria? Are we going to see the outside areas from there or something else? Are we going to shatter the boundary by going to space? Because Marine just went to space. Like, he didn't seem to have any trouble getting there at the end of Cold Steel 4's first ending. Yeah. So I'm really curious how that's going to work. I hope we get a cool shot where we turn around and we look down and we see that everything surrounding Zemuria, which is this beautiful normal place, is just a hellscape of some kind.
A desolate wasteland.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. A desolate wasteland is what I'm assuming, because of how they said that things are kind of like is it the east or wherever it is, where the world is starting to get a bit like
the desertification.
Desertification, yeah. So I feel like the outside world from Zemuria is probably some sort of wasteland that they're trying to keep out because it's spreading in. I'm not sure. I just don't want it to be a computer simulation. I don't think it will be, but we'll see.
I'm gonna be the villain here.
Okay. All right.
If we go to space, I'm definitely not going to enjoy the series like I used to.
Well, we're definitely going to space.
We're going to
saw
space.
next space.
I don't want to go to space. I really don't.
I would much
I think
rather
it's
go
going
to
to ruin the
space.
series.
I think that going to space is much better than it's a simulation, because a simulation would ruin the series completely.
In a series all about technology advancing at an extreme rate far
very
beyond
fast
any
rate.
sort of logic,
Yeah.
I think going to space
I think it's
was
a
a
bit too
guarantee and was
Yeah.
just a part of it.
It depends on how
Yeah,
the Dark. I would say I think we're going to space, but I think you should hold off on like ruling it out until you see how they execute it. I think it's going to come down to the execution.
Guy, that would be
I
so fucking
mean-
funny and stupid.
You're right, Fab. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I just
So,
We will have to
don't
see how it
know.
goes.
I don't-
they haven't
I
done
don't
time
I see what you're saying.
travel in the series yet, right?
That's
I don't know if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
like the series compared to like what Kuro 1 and Kuro 2,
That's fair.
Reverie, the Cold Steel games, the Crossbow games, all the games in this series so far.
You're
You
more
go
used to a
space,
fantasy setting.
I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. I really don't. I don't think I'm gonna like
We've had
It turning
actual
into a sci-fi
time
game,
travel, like
Yeah,
from what
no.
it used to be. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't think
Sure.
it's a good idea for them to change the formula.
I don't think so.
I mean, hang on.
It's not
have they done
changing
time
the
I
travel?
don't think it's changing
formula,
the
right?
formula. I think it's adapting the formula to a new
'Cause,
setting more so.
I don't know.
The genre that Trails has always fit into is called science fantasy, and this is well within the bounds of science fantasy.
Yeah, we've had crazy mech fights, we've had time travel, we've had a million different forms of mind control.
AI.
We've had AI creating duplicate versions of alternate timelines and seeing the future. I don't see how going to
Yeah, we've
space
had-
is suddenly out of.
I don't think space is
yeah.
going to be the main
much.
setting either. Like I think it's going to be. I think it's just Fungiver says it won't mostly be space based. Maybe we explore the new space station. Remember the space station
Yeah,
that
because
was
they
real?
We're going to go to
Yeah,
space in the
yeah,
final
yeah.
chapter. It's going to be big and dramatic. We're going to shatter the boundaries, and then game end, and then next game will pick up where it left.
Oh, that'd be a
That's
hell of a
my
cliffhanger.
assumption.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna, like I said earlier, I totally could see the boundaries finally being shattered, and we see everyone like looking out towards something that we can't see, and then we get a cut to like black with the Grand Master saying something ominous, and then credits roll.
I got a poll I'm putting up right now.
All right. I'm thrilled for space because I
Just for fun.
I want to see what's going on in space in this world, because you can't sail the ocean in certain directions, but we can go to space.
Poll's up right now, guys, for 3 minutes.
I'm really curious.
Do you think that it's going to end in a way like CS3 and FC? Or do you think
I
it's
don't
going to end like Zero did? Where it's kind
I
of
don't
like...
think it's going to end in the same kind of
Well,
cliffhanger as CS3. I think it's going to be a cliffhanger in the sense of, holy shit, we have just opened things up like we have never seen before. And rather than having a satisfying, like, yay, we did it, we beat the bad guy, it's instead going to be an, oh, we're stepping into the real shit now. And we'll have
see.
that moment right before it ends.
Okay. Wow. A lot of people think, it's going to be cliffhanger ending.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an unsatisfying cliffhanger. I think it's going to be a cliffhanger, though. We are not going to end with everybody smiling and hugging.
Right. Okay.
You know why I say yes, Feb? I say yes because Kuro 1 did not have a cliffhanger, and Kuro 2 did not have a cliffhanger.
Kuro 2 had an ending similar to what I'd say about Zero. Like it ended satisfyingly, but it still made you really, really want to know what's going on next. Just like yeah. So yeah,
that's true.
But it wasn't like a Cold Steel 3,
right. Cold Steel 3
where...
FC is what I consider true cliffhanger endings, where you're like,
exactly.
What? I was mad. I felt like when I finished CS3. Thank God I had the game ready to go and pop into my PS4. I literally had it ready to go, and my PS4 popped it in right away. It was 5 a.m. I was like, fuck this. I'm starting PS4 now, even though it was 5 a.m. when I finished.
They actually did combine both of them in one, but I can see why they split it. But yeah.
Hamilton kind of was exactly Isu. Hamilton, big time cliffhanger. It contributed to the cliffhanger. Not a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it comes down to definition of cliffhanger. It was
I could say it's like a little.
Go ahead, Hansuke, go ahead. Yes, please.
I think it's like a tease.
Hmm?
The Helmutson review or whatever, I think I can say is like a tease, whatever, but it depends on people's reactions.
I think a tease is actually a good way of putting it. I like that adjective a little bit better for the ending of like Zero had a little bit of a tease. Actually, Kuro 2 had more of a tease, though, I'd argue. Not a cliffhanger, though. Cliffhanger is where you're like, oh, come now, Reen. Let us die. What do you say at the end of CS3? The words that Osborne said.
Let's
dye the world in
ass,
ink,
Reen.
black as despair, or something like that.
Yeah, he's something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's actually right.
When you see that, that's a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah. Or Green flying off in Valimar after nearly being, destroyed or killed by Crow, and he has no choice but to fly away because of Celine.
Yep.
That's a cliffhanger.
That was cliffhanger. Yeah. CS1 was definitely what I consider a cliffhanger ending.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I'm glad that they have mostly stepped away from cliffhanger.
I'm glad
stuff,
too.
But I do feel like this is the game to bring it back.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I hope they don't, because I'm going to be craving.
I think sparingly cliffhangers can be used in a series like this. I think they were overdoing it with Cold Steel, but I do think that this is the place to do it. Like this is where you have the big, because here's the thing, the finale, the big exciting finish can be trying to get through the boundary. Like we can still succeed at what we wanted to do, getting through the boundary, but the cliffhanger can be, what the fuck's outside? I can't see this game ending if it is something where we break the boundary and go past it. I can't see it ending with a fun collage in a fucking photo book like the past few games have.
So do you think this is going to be the final game in the series?
Oh, no,
absolutely not.
No, not even
I think
close.
this is going to be the game
that... It does say farewell, O Zemiria.
Well, yeah, because we're breaking the boundary. We're going out. We're
believe it,
but what if this is the final game?
I don't think
it's not the final game.
There's too many unanswered questions.
I'm 100% sure it's not the final game.
They're showing the Grandmaster.
They said
they're showing the Grandmaster before.
They said
yeah, guy, that's the real question.
Yeah, they said after Kuro 2 that the series was, I think, was it 70% completed at that point?
I think they said 80.
Yeah.
I don't trust their percent too much. I anticipate this game will lead into what I would call like the kind of pre-end game. We're going to start getting a lot of answers after this game, and then those answers are going to lead into the big end game. So I feel like we're going to get like maybe... Okay, let's pretend that they actually hit everything on schedule. The amount of games they have planned, I would see like 3 or 4 games after this one. So, 5-6 games, 5 games including this one. If they get everything on schedule, realistically it'll be more than that because they won't do everything perfectly.
Yeah, chat has said that Kondo has said there'll be 2 more arcs. Arcs, not games, arcs.
Yeah, so I see
it's not going to be the end.
Next arc is our Answers arc, where we learn about the world and lead into the big finale, and then the final arc is going to be what we're actually going towards, what Ouroboros has been working towards this whole time, what's going on with the world. So yeah, that's how I see it going. We'll see how that all plays out. But I think we're stepping into the real fucking meat of things. Finally, baby, here we go. I am pumped.
Let me share with you guys this right here. Fine. Okay, go away, freaking. I know ad blockers aren't allowed on YouTube anymore. This is my stream from over 4 years ago. Here it is.
Yes, of course.
The fairy tale of the end. And then this sound effect right here. That sound effect right there. It resonated with me so much. Just the chung. There you go. Sorry. That right there.
Bring it back. They'll bring the sound effect back.
Oh, they've used it over and over.
Yeah, they'll do it again. We'll bring it back.
That was, by the way, that was my live stream. Like that moment, the stream was my first experience of CS3, way back in end of 2018.
Fun Guy, out of a strange feeling of spite, I want Nayuta to have nothing to do with the series.
Me too.
Like, I intend to play the game, but just because of how fucking, like, awkward and shitty they've been talking about whether Nayuta is relevant or not, I don't want it to be relevant.
Yo, Morning Refrain is fucking nuts. Florak, I'm glad you like it too.
I think that
I'm gonna play
it's going to be relevant.
Let me play with Morning Refrain. Hold on. Here it is.
Blue, I'm with you 100%.
If it was going to be relevant, I would just want them to just flat out say, yes, this game is relevant. You should play it. This is part of the series. It is important. I understand that might ruin a twist. But...
Yeah, I think that the reason they're dancing around it is because there's probably some twist they've got planned that they don't want to reveal too much about.
Yeah, I know that would spoil the twist. I just think that they fumbled it awkwardly because the thing is, a vast majority of people who play this series haven't played Nayuta.
That's true.
So this big twist is going to happen, and they're just going to be like, what? And then it's going to fall flat for a lot of people. Now, for some people, it's going to be a huge moment, but for most people, it's going to be awkward. And I think that is going to hurt the overall response to it, depending on how they handle it. And that is why I am concerned about it and would prefer it wasn't that way.
Numbers.
I'm going to play Nayuta, but yeah.
Yeah, because
numbers
not
everybody.
everyone is going to...
The Legend of
everyone
Heroes.
is going to play the Nayuta games, like myself.
The Legend of Heroes is not in the title of Nayuta, even in the Japanese version. The Legend of Heroes, it's the only Trails game that the Legend of Heroes is not in the title. So I don't think it's connected. I think it's just a bunch of references.
Them problem has Trails in the title. Well, first
Trails, but it doesn't have the Legend of Heroes in it.
Yeah, it's also a weird spin-off game in a different genre that has no direct immediate relation to the series, and also if we're talking about West, which makes up a lot of people, then it wasn't even localized till very recently, and they like barely advertised it. So I'm just saying,
it wasn't
they can do it. They can do it. I just think that from the perspective of marketing it all together and getting people to have a large reaction to it and having it go by well with people, it's gonna be clumsy if they decide.
Honestly,
Toe is actually in Tokyo though. So
I think they've already made connections though.
Well, there's connections. There's obvious connections that are influenced. But like, for example, Mishi's in the East, right? Oh shit! Does that mean the East and Trails are connected now? No, right? I feel like it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah, East doesn't have allusions to Trails in the title though.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. But I just don't. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of. Falcom's just kind of using. They're just kind of putting in some references, I guess, more so than like, oh, it's a true connection. Does that make sense? That's my theory. I hope it's connected. Don't get me wrong. Actually, I want to say. I don't want to say I hope. I say I wouldn't mind if it's connected.
I just hope they aren't banking a massive reveal on it, because that is just going to
that would kill it, because it's not a lot of people that played it.
It's just going to come across awkward.
Right.
Again, I'm going to play it, so it won't matter to me. I'm just thinking about how it's going to affect other people playing the games, which is already an issue with the series because of how confusing it can be to someone new. So that's my concern. I'm thinking about the people. It's about the kids.
All right, Ultimax, there was a quest named that?
Sorry. Guy Numbers is on the same page as me.
Have you all seen the Grandmaster Kriha artwork? It's identical. Yeah? Okay, that's like the biggest reference ever, is that. That's why I wouldn't mind if there's a connection, but...
Yeah, but look at Tokyo Xanadu, okay? Tokyo Xanadu has nothing to do with the Legend of Heroes series.
But that's the whole Trail.
No. The way that it's referenced, though, is completely different. Because the references to Trails are... Trails is a fictional fictional property in the universe of Tokyo Xanadu.
Right.
Whereas...
Important, though. Are you excited for the end of this upcoming Kai no Kiseki game, where we shatter the barriers and we look outside and it's a blinding white, and as it comes into focus, we see the Tokyo Xanadu School.
we see what's it called? What's the name of the high school?
And Rin says, we're not in Zemuria anymore. Boom. Credits roll.
Oh, you get that sound effect at the end of series.
So, do you drop the series at that point?
And then you hear Morning Refrain.
I would drop the series.
I would drop the series in a fucking heartbeat if that happened. No joke.
It's not gonna happen. It's just funny.
It won't happen, but that would be fucking
The way
hilarious.
that you freaking described it made it funny.
Honestly, I think they're gonna break through and they're gonna see the world as it appears in Nayuta.
Yeah, we'll see. But what if
it does, I'll be
Burners
pretty
available in
hyped.
Nayuta? How would you feel? I don't know how I'd feel yet. I haven't played Nayuta. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe once I play Nayuta,
Yeah,
I'll be like, you know what? I do want this connected.
The story
But right
of-
now,
The story of Nayuta is really
I want
good.
it connected. I want it connected because I have played Nayuta and I really like Nayuta.
It's so damn straightforward and like straight up. It's more focused on the combat, but the story is very like simple and straightforward, and interesting. I would argue,
I'd
and
be
also the
done
music
with
is
that or
best.
blues fanfic about Vaughn and the president. Hey, that was good. Remember that one? Vaughn
The
and Gramhart go
fanfic
at
is
it.
good.
Van and the president. Hold on, what?
Yeah, where Vaughn and Gramhart went at it, right?
Yeah.
Vaughn comes in and Gramhart's like, so you're not interested in my daughter, but you're single? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, well, I'll frost your cake. And they pounded him.
Oh, my. Oh
And then-
my.
and
That is
Agnes
a
walks-
fanfic.
Agnes walks in on it and she's like, oh my god. And then the Genesis starts glowing and it rewinds time.
Oh god. I would not mind Nayuta being kicked if Falcom just admitted it as Isu. I wouldn't either.
At this point, they can't admit it because if it's going to be a twist, it has to be a twist. So they have locked themselves into a corner in that regard.
Dead end.
And we will see how it's received.
Please don't do it. Please, for the love of God,
We'll
don't
see.
do it.
We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's going to happen,
Falcom's
but
ambitions can't be contained.
I don't think they're ever going to confirm it. I don't think they're ever going to confirm it. They might tease it and be like, ooh, ah, but they're never going to be like, yo, it's fucking linked. It's connected. They're never going to confirm it. And I think that's how it's going to go. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
Soren, I don't know enough about the character.
However,
to
I
be
also think this man right
Yeah.
here is Kevin fucking Graham.
Yeah, we know
So
how
I
you
might be
feel about
wrong, but I'm like, oh, if I didn't give an 8%. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm putting a poll up.
that. Is that man Kevin
This
Graham?
is Kevin flipping Graham. All right.
Yes, it is. It's
Is
onion.
that man who happens to be wearing a white jacket?
Hold on. Who's the guy? Is
Kevin
it Dun?
Graham.
Is it Dunban? Is that Dunban over there?
That's Dunban over there.
Let's see, Graham.
Where's Reese? Exactly.
Is that Kevin Graham? It's not like there's times when Kevin was by himself. Okay, come on, give me a break. Is that Kevin Graham? Guys, the poll's up right now. Do you guys think this is Kevin or not? I'm curious how many of you guys think it's Kevin. Here's Kevin from the third, from the same view, from behind. And here's
From
Kevin.
behind.
Here's what we think Kevin could possibly.
I'm seeing a lot of confidence. That's Kevin.
Wow. Okay. I'm wow. Okay.
Wow.
I'm not crazy. I now believe I'm not crazy. I think it's freaking
No, you're
Kevin.
not. I think it's Kevin too.
No,
If it's not Kevin, damn it, sure, I'll be disappointed, but I won't quit the series or anything. But but I think it's Kevin. She is robbing a nearby bakery. Kickers, you know what? You're right. Although there's no breakers anymore here,
They all
though.
got nuked.
They did get nuked. That's true. She's
Yeah,
she's
they
back
all
in
got
she's back in Edith, over at Walmart. Kevin's wearing a big ass over the shoulder coat. What does he wear in third? I mean, isn't what? The
You
same.
can see his outfit in third. Yeah.
It's kind of similar. I mean, it's an over the shoulder coat. It's the same kind of. It's not the same exact one, but it's the same style.
Yeah, he would have a different outfit. So
right. They're not going to bring him back with this
that's gonna
exact
keep-
outfit
yeah.
in 3D. I don't think.
So that jacket looking different could be because it's a different outfit if it's him.
Right. I mean, okay, think about other characters that return in 3D from the church. Let's see.
Wazzy got a completely new outfit.
Wazzy did have a... Was it? Yeah, what? Wait.
Was that a new outfit?
Yeah, it was a new outfit. That
Yeah,
was
it
got.
was. Yeah.
Third one is split in two, same as Girl's outfit in Kuro 1. Pretty sure it was shown at the end of Kuro. Kevin does have the coat? What? Where? I want to see this, Soren. What do you mean? I must be misunderstanding. Is there more Kevin art? Is just someone who looks like Kevin Just like how Celis reminds me of Shirley.
In
Okay,
all
well,
the
that's
art
two
you've
different-
seen of Kevin, he does have that two-piece coat thing.
You would
Yeah,
never
this would be-
see Shirley wearing what Celis wears, though, right?
So if this is Kevin, this would be his first new coat.
And freaking Morning Refrain. Morning Refrain is probably the best ED in the series. Anybody got other EDs in the series to share? What are the other EDs?
I really like the Kuro one ED. Is that Morning Refrain? No, it's not.
Morning Refrain is CS3.
CS3. I don't know what Kuro one's is called, but I like it.
What's the name of it, guys? I'll search it and play it.
Beyond the Dawn. That's
Beyond
the one.
Dawn.
I don't know the names of the EDs by heart.
I don't either. That's why I'm looking. The first thing that comes up is Beyond the Dawn for Tales of series. What the hell? Hold on. Not the Trail series, the Tales series. Is that what it's called on Spotify, or is it in Japanese on Spotify?
Probably on Spotify. Or on Japanese and Spotify.
Probably. All right, hold on then. Let me do it the old-fashioned way. I'm actually going to look at the albums on Falcom. Show all. Guessing it's going to be in volume 3 of the Kuro 1 soundtrack. Kuro Beyond the Dawn. Oh, it's called Kuro Beyond the Dawn. Here we go. All right. Ooh, okay. Hold on. I haven't heard this in a while. Oh, I remember. This is when they were in the car. When Van was taking Agnes.
Yeah,
home.
this is right after he got done fucking Gramhart.
God, can we not do that again?
I'm into it.
Hey,
For the love of God.
to each their
I'm
own.
with-
To each
I'm
their
with
own.
Blue.
If Feb can get drunk and then look at Rosette's tits in a hot spring,
Okay,
Oh,
I'm with
God.
Blue on this one. I'm sorry, but I
My
have to
God.
agree with Blue.
Beyond
then
the
I
Dawn
can
is really nice.
suggest.
There you go.
Okay, do I still have that picture of
God.
Feb's many faces during that scene?
I don't have a problem with it. I just don't need the visual all over again.
I'm just sad to
Okay,
hear you
fair.
don't like the visual.
To each their own. Hey, everybody's got their own taste. Some people don't like it. Some people do like it. To each their own.
Yeah, you know.
This is where the
No, I'm
iconic
good.
Van, Elaine, and Rune
Oh,
photo
wow,
is
that's
from.
quick. All right, I found the picture, Feb. I'm going to share this in,
Oh God.
I guess, an after party media.
Is it? Sure. After party is pretty lax, but as long as it's
Well,
not full on nudity.
it's from the game. It's from the
Okay.
game.
All right,
so
cool.
It's fine. I'm just putting an after party media because. But if anyone wasn't there and is in Feb's Discord from, I think this was Kuro 1.
Uh-huh.
There was a bath scene when Rosette was there, and Feb happened to be a little drunk that evening,
I was very drunk.
and so I made this image because man, it was funny. The many faces he
Oh,
went
God, I'm
through
curious
all in
what
one
face it is.
scene.
What the fuck? Did you really? What the? I don't remember this.
Show that on stream,
I've
Fab.
never
Yes,
to
please,
show this on
please put that on
stream.
stream.
Oh my
Show that
God.
on stream.
This was all
On
on
stream,
one
Fab.
image.
Try to laugh.
He was
Come
on that
on,
image for
Fab.
like 5 minutes.
Oh, punk out
Share the
now.
clock, Feb.
God.
Share
It
with the
was so
clap.
funny.
Oh my.
I was a little bit. I was drunk as fuck. Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
He was in a good mood that night.
I was feeling pretty good that night.
Yeah, I was pretty cultured. Look there, Feb.
I was I was like, oh damn. The face of me looking like this middle face of me. God, I don't think I've ever seen that image of my own face. What the hell?
You
I just
have
love-
that? Does someone have that clip? That reaction?
I hid all
It
those
was
videos.
too long to be one clip, and also he deleted it, I think. Yeah.
I hid all those videos because I was so damn drunk. I was making a straight up
was
fool of
believe that.
myself.
It is like 3 minutes of him just silently going like, oh, oh,
Damn, man, you embarrassed me so fucking much, man.
damn.
The reenactment though, Blue.
I just kept pogging. And there you go. That's a pog face, right? We need it as an emote. There's emotes. They're already in the server.
All right, that one in the top middle is pog. The one in the bottom left is a solid Craigasm.
Where?
Oh, man.
Where? Oh, here?
Bottom left is Craigasm.
That is a Craigasm.
Full on.
I don't have this middle one though. I don't think we have that as an emote.
That's that one where you just I think that's like you just stared straight into the camera like, you guys see this? I love your eyebrows raised
Dude,
too.
my eyebrows were raised. It's like it was. I could tell right there. That's me. Like how long did I stare at the camera for? How many seconds did I stare at the
Dude,
camera?
I don't know. It's been like 2 years.
It's been
now,
2
but
years.
This
was 2 years ago. Guys, I played Kuro 2 years ago. Okay, and, just to let you guys know, and we're still not getting it for another 6 months here. Another reason why I just can't wait for English release at this point. Once it gets closer, sure, but for now, keep the center one has to be an emote.
Oh man,
center one, people like the center one, so that should be an emote.
Center one's good, yeah.
The center one, you might as well just call it Feb Stare.
That's true. Good times, good times.
What's up with my face at the top right though?
Just looking down.
I can't believe you
God
made that. Like, God damn. Yeah, okay.
You were looking down and asking God to forgive you for the sins you would commit this night.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
shit, man.
I love the one I like stretched out.
Which one did you stretch?
The one right above Craigasm to the left, where it just you smiling and squinting. It's like
Oh, this
really
one here.
Nice, Gash. The full fucking thing.
Dude, he got the whole thing. He got it all in there.
Oh my.
Blue actually
gosh.
added that to my freaking. He added those 4 emotes to my whatchamacallit. He added that to my
Better Twitch.
7 TV or
The 7
BTTV.
TV is better Twitch. Get a little bit of everything.
This is art.
So anyway, yeah, Kaino Kiseki looks pretty cool, guys.
it looks guys, if this is fucking Kevin Graham, this is automatically gonna be the best game of the whole series.
I'm
A little
hyped.
copy.
I am.
I
am
don't think I'm
too.
coping. I don't think I'm coping.
No news
And
for
I'm
another 4
gonna be in
months.
denial
Not
about us going to space.
No news
I'm
for 8 months for me until the game comes out.
That's my denial.
So guys, this is the
that's a
last
lot of
chance
people's
that
gonna do.
Blue is not
Sure.
going to see any other news from what we see right now until he plays it. I'm sure you're going to play it like right when it releases, like you always
I will
do.
be playing it the day it comes out.
The day it comes out with MTL. So guys, if you want to see Blue go through the game blind, he'll be playing it on release day in Japan with an MTL on his channel. Go check him out.
Mhm.
Get a shot for Blue.
It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna crack jokes. We're gonna dig deep. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna interpret some sometimes potentially wacky translations. We're gonna laugh. We might cry. We're gonna pog. We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna
Hell yeah, music's that's the
make
best
a meme
part.
screen, which will be good fun. That's always fun. Meme screens. Did you look at the Kuro 2 meme screen?
I haven't seen it yet. Actually, you need to share that with me. The full meme screen.
Yeah, I'll show it to you right now. I thought I sent that
I'll
to you
share
already.
it. I'll share it. But guys, I'm not going to watch this stream. I am gonna watch like the stuff that happens after this for the news. I'm not gonna play the game until Anons have gotten far enough through it where I feel like I don't have to stop before they
Yep,
finish the
same
game.
here.
So I'm gonna wait for the Anons to translate the game before I start, because I feel like for me, Blue enjoys the MTL, and I feel like that's kind of his thing. So if you guys want to do it on release day, that's his thing. Go watch him for that. And then come back and watch me go through it blind for the first time with Anon translation. I would love to say Zero Fail, but we're not allowed to do it anymore. So
Isu, I ended up dropping it. I enjoyed the gameplay aspects of it, but I just wasn't in the right mood for the story. Anyway, Fab, I shot you the meme screen. I thought I sent you it before,
you?
but I guess I didn't.
maybe you have, and you sent me the screen without the stuff on it. And that's why I used the
Maybe.
splash.
Yeah.
Blue's got really good. I'm showing you a lot right now, Blue.
Yep, you would.
Blue, one of his best things about his streams is the meme screens. I wish I could be part of the live. I really wish I could be there as part of like the live experience. Unfortunately, though, I can't
You
because
could
it
be
would.
there for the prologue again and then regret it.
And then
like you
I
do with
regret it.
Correct
Actually,
Two.
I didn't regret it that much because it was still maybe the prologue. Maybe I'll still join you for the prologue. We'll see.
If there's some sort of Martian Garten equivalent, then I could let you
Yeah.
know when I'm in there.
This is the meme screen that Blue had for Kuro 2, and he has a meme screen for every Trails game. When did you start your meme screens? Which game?
Technically Sky the Third, but that was a very light meme screen. So
Zero.
technically, I'd say 0. Now again, I feel the need to specify, guys. I know that the thing in the dead center looks really bad, but she said it. She said it. Okay.
Who said it? Where is it?
Nadia. Nadia in the background is holding a questionable book, but she said it.
Oh,
Okay, I had
God.
to put it on there because she said it. She said it word for word. She brought it up. I had to put it on the screen. I'm sorry. It had to be done.
I'm a dog. Hold on. What's the dog? The power of a
People
dog?
kept saying they were dogs for some reason. I don't know what was going on that day.
I guess she's a dog. What the hell?
People
What?
just kept talking about dogs.
Dude, you got Saul Goodman?
Sal Goodman.
Saul Goodman as what's his face? As freaking. Oh, you can't
Sal.
see it. Hold on, let me get rid of. There it is. Oh, Sal.
Sal, yeah. Look at him. You see him? It's him.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Who's
okay.
Saul?
Sal Goodman.
I don't know who this is.
Sal Goodman there on the very right there, the bottom right.
Oh my gosh.
okay,
I
what's
I just said to stop buying.
Daru, if you look, Vaughn has the Hungry Man logo on his belt.
Oh, it's the
just
belt?
above the bench. So
Oh
he is
my-
hungry.
Hungry.
Katsu, the Millium joke is one of my favorites of all time. Also, the Aaron joke is because he kept like saying weird things that sounded like they were on a fucking like what are those called? Wish you were here things you send to people when you're on vacation.
What's up with this? The bench with Reset and.
Oh, Judith and Rosette were
Yeah.
never in my main party. They were permanent bench
Oh,
members.
the bench. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What about this menu with Reen and this menu here with a whole bunch of.
So that was
yeah.
the joke that when Reen returns, the moment a single pixel of him appears on frame, it's going to pop up with the "Who did you romance?" prompt.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope it does because otherwise it's
You're
gonna throw
see
people off.
one strand of Reen's hair, and it's going to pop up just saying "Who did you romance?"
Unless they make
And
it.
then-
Unless they make it
Yeah.
canon. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's it. No, that's the joke.
Van. I'm looking at the fridge right now. The stuff on the fridge. Van, Aaron, Agnes, Cuddles. Breaking the law.
Wait, who? Oh fuck! Who is breaking the law? Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh, it's the 1,000 oath breaker. It's Elgar.
Oh yeah.
They kept calling him breaking the law.
Why? Okay, a fun guy was asking
I
why
think-
is the Guard Master USSR?
Because he was in our version of his. Because we were trying to give him more of a character after the big reveal, and we determined that his big historical rewrite of history would just be super communism.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it sounded like.
That's
I'm not
what
going
it
to say much
sounded
more
like.
about much
So-
more, but yeah.
Yeah. More motive in the actual game, a little bit.
What is your Kuro one? Can you send me your Kuro one?
Kuro 1, I love the Kuro 1 meme screen. It's probably my favorite.
Really, of the whole? Okay.
I think so. It's so packed with good stuff.
Okay,
Hold
what's
on.
up? Before you, while you're doing that,
Yeah.
context with Ronald McDonald with Shizuna, and Shizuna wearing the McDonald hat.
She was getting a part-time job.
That's fair. All right.
Also, something you might not notice about Shizuna, this is a real little thing. Only real fans will know. You'll notice that she's holding her katana out with the scabbard on it, and that's because I got a weird glitch where she ran around with her katana out, but it was sheathed, and that's all. That's the whole joke.
Wait,
it's not even a joke.
It had
It
a
was just-
scabbard on it? Wow.
It was just bugged. It was funny. Here's the Kuro 1. One of my favorites though too is the fucking food pyramid with Crimson Grendel. He kept trying to like change people's diets for them for some reason early
What, in
the
the Kuro
game.
1?
In
Well,
Kuro 2,
okay.
the Crimson Grendel with the food pyramid, he's standing over
Oh,
a
I
guy.
see it. Yeah.
Early in the game, he kept judging everyone's diet.
Did he really?
So-
Forgot.
Well, not in reality, but in my game he did. But no, the Kuro 1 meme screen is absolutely.
Let me see this. Dude, okay. Automatically, I love the truck. I
The
love.
Kuro 1 meme screen is the best. It's got so much going on, so many details.
So much chaos.
It's pure chaos.
That's the idea.
One of my favorite moments in Olakuro 1 was Walter in the truck.
Oh my
Such a great
gosh.
Dude, that was amazing.
I was like, thank God they included that. Thank God.
He picked up my beautiful customized truck and he threw it.
No PS1 Switch. Guy, I'm glad you asked. So,
Go ahead.
that is the deepest meme.
Huh?
So that was when, I think is it chapter 3? Chapter 3 is the Cold Steel chapter of Kuro 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, because it had everything. It had a bathhouse scene. It had sudden head pats. It had gnome masks. It had sepia-toned flashbacks. And it also had vaping.
Well, that's why you had it as sepia. Okay, gotcha. And
I don't
vape?
remember the reason that they were vaping, remember? They had fucking vape drugs. I don't remember why
Yeah, it was the drugs.
specifically Gerard is doing a sepia-toned flashback of us, the Switch version of Cold Steel 1. But there was a joke there. I don't remember what it was. It's been too long. But yeah, that's a layered joke. FPS drops? Yeah, probably was the FPS
Oh yeah,
drops,
you were
'cause-
okay. You played before they did the 60 FPS.
Yeah, the
patch.
game ran like shit.
He played it before. He played it right on release, back before they had the 60 FPS patch.
Yeah.
So he played
Right.
that shit in 30 I can't imagine playing that game in 30 FPS.
30 FPS maximum.
Man, dude.
That's right. That's right. So we're in the Hungry Man belt, which is also present on the Kuro 2 screen.
Yeah.
And also he has a Heiyu patch.
Heiwei? Oh, yeah.
Heiwei, yeah. He has a little patch because he's the #1 Heiwei fan.
He also got a
He loves
necklace. What's that? What's with the necklace?
Oh, that's one of the Millennium pieces or whatever from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
If you look, almost
wouldn't know.
every member of the main party has some sort of piece from that.
Huh.
If you check all of them, a lot of them are holding pieces of that.
This meme screen makes me wish I could. Like, I wish I could watch you live and then wipe my memory and play it myself. Damn
Why
it.
is Aaron wearing the crown? Because he needed a piece. And if you look, Agnes is holding Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed? Oh, yeah, she does have Pot of Greed. I didn't even see that until you said it.
No, that is not Risha's actual tit size. It's slightly exaggerated,
It's
but
a
only
lot.
slightly.
Next arc, it'll be that big.
Next arc, yeah. In the new Inkai no Kiseki, it'll be that big.
How come Jotaro is saying I got a boner with
That's not Jotaro, that's Vaughn. First of all, that is not Jotaro even in JoJo. That's Yoshikage Kira. Second of all, that's Vaughn, because he had a boner.
Oh yeah, I see you put his hair on him. Okay.
Is and the best. But yeah, because Aaron gave him a boner.
That was actually a
Yeah.
funny ass scene. Okay. Let's see. 0.82%.
Okay, if there were ever decimals and percentages, then DeepL would just crash.
Oh, it was the whole. Okay, so you're making fun of the DeepL stuff.
Yes, if you look a little below that, there's another DeepL thing.
DeepL, guess I'll die.
If you look next to it, you'll see a long line.
Yeah, in quotes.
For some reason, Kuro loved those, and if any of those popped up, DeepL would die as well.
Oh
and
shit.
Cuddles is specifically pointing that gun at DeepL because Cuddles loves talking about percentages for some stupid fucking reason.
My Steam Deck keeps crashing on Curl 1.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Record casualties. A single day. What's the? Hold on. What's the context of this?
Because more people die in Kuro 1 than in like all of the wars in Gold Steel.
I see.
Where's that?
At the top right.
Top right.
Ah, yeah, the record casualties.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is the exterminator in the movie theater watching Jude?
Because he said he was there. He said he went and watched the movie. So in my head, he was in full armor watching the film.
Was it the R17 version?
Oh, yes.
Probably, but I couldn't put that version up.
Oh.
The R17 version. Oh,
That
absolutely.
was
You know
undoubtedly
it.
the R17 version.
If you look very closely on the far right side, you'll see Sao just barely walking off screen.
Oh yeah, I do see that now. Yeah. What's
yeah,
that?
It's because when in the chapter whatever the fuck during the big festival battle royale thing, I was stuck with them, which ended up being a boon. But whenever he attacked, he would walk off screen. I don't know why he was never on camera. Like all of his attacks in combat would happen off camera. I don't really know why. was just interesting.
Yeah, if you didn't have enough like lore or chaos,
You'd get
you
stuck
were
with them,
railroaded. Yeah,
Which
you'd be
is funny.
railroaded into only.
I went out of my way to try and get something specific. I don't remember what it was. And,
You and I need to as well.
having enough. I ended up not having enough somehow. I don't know how that happened. I guess wasn't optimal enough, which was one of the reasons I despised that system. But I'm glad, because I was actually trying to get enough to do bracers, because I wanted to hang out with Elaine. And then in that, Elaine didn't even end up being really part of that. And also, if you go with the bracers, they don't let you kill any of the bad guys. So I'm really glad I didn't do that, because that would have fucking sucked.
Why is Van wearing the goat or sheep hat?
That's a sheep. He kept I think he kept saying bah.
Oh, Ba? The Deep L?
Yeah.
Deep L, I'm sure, gives a lot of humor to it, especially with how you conduct your
great.
streams. Gotcha.
It adds great humor in moments where maybe it would be a bit boring.
I see.
And it's the big thing with doing machine translation is you need to be someone who can, one, find humor when things are a little fucked up in the translation.
Yeah.
Two, you need to be patient, because sometimes it takes a little bit to translate things. And three, you need to be able to interpret it. Like, you need to be able, during a serious scene, to read between the lines and still interpret what's being said. And if you can do that and still enjoy it and not have it ruin your immersion, then great, you're going to have a really good time. And I can do that. I can interpret it and not have it ruin the moment. I can still take it seriously, even if they're speaking in weird ways. And it doesn't bother me. So
I wish I could do that.
I totally understand why people wouldn't, and it would ruin their experience. But for me, it's almost a layer of fun to try and peel back.
That's fair.
Certain things that aren't being accurately translated. It actually reminds me, I believe it's Miyazaki of Dark Souls and all those games. The Soulsborne series is well known for its very cryptic approach to storytelling, if you'd even call it that. And his big inspiration for that was when he would read stories that were only written in English when he was younger, and he only understood parts of them and had to piece them together. And it almost kind of created his own stories in a way. And I really do see the appeal of that, because I do find at times more joy in having to piece the story together through interpretation than I might in just reading a normal scene. Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. The sea lion, I fucking don't remember. It's been a long time.
Hansuke, any sign of a website? Any sign of a website? Because I am starting to get tired, so I'm trying to plan it.
I'm not expecting to be up for a while.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
And it might be something that we just
measuring it, because it made no sense.
Damn. We got a website when Hajimari hit. We got a website.
Yeah, I remember, because we were able to look at more pictures than were actually on there, because you could just go to the image and just go 1, change it to 2, change it to 3.
You could see all the images, yep. And there was a bunch of them. There's like 50 of them or something.
Yeah, but now they do it like really similar, like really small now. So I was like, yeah, they're not ready yet, because they usually put at the teaser site and they give us the platforms, but on the platform it says unknown right now. So
that's fucking Kevin Graham, man.
I think it's Kevin.
That's Kevin Graham. I'm looking over and over. I keep trying to play devil's advocate to myself, and I'm looking and I'm like, it looks too much like Kevin. Like the hair,
So, you know what this reminds me of?
What's up?
When someone's listening to a song and they don't quite understand the lyrics, but then someone tells them what the lyrics are, and suddenly they hear the lyrics, just to then later find out those aren't the lyrics.
Honestly,
it could be.
It could be. I don't know if it's what it is, because I also see Kevin there. At this point, I can look at that and see Kevin, but I don't know if it's because I've been convinced to believe that that's the shape of Kevin's cranium.
I can tell you right now that that's not the case for me, because it was before, like, I don't think I was here. I had to step away for a second when the image first came up, and I didn't see any of like the chat talking about it. I didn't see any of like all that. The first thing I saw was the image, and the image zoomed in, and my immediate thought was Kevin, without any outside influence. My first thought was Kevin.
Time shall tell.
Indeed.
And remember, guys, in Veb's Discord channel, please do not discuss any new information regarding Kai no Kiseki outside of the designated channels, such as Kuro2, post-play game, whatever the channel's called. Do not bring it up in general chats. If you do, I'll end your life.
Please keep any discussion related to Kai in the post Kuro 2 channel from now on, please.
We might have to change that title.
And I'm probably gonna. You know what? Hold on. You're damn right. I am. Hold on.
Yeah. If we see it outside of that channel,
You're in
we're
trouble.
going to delete it.
If you do it twice, you're banned.
Honestly, now it would be once.
Oh,
to be
God, that's
honest.
fine. I don't give a fuck about Reen. Reen's coming back, and it doesn't bother me. The
I was
reason
like,
I
I'm
bring this up is
expecting it.
because I saw a fee profile picture for Kuro 1, which didn't actually annoy me too much. And I'm like, that's annoying. And then I saw a Walter profile picture, and that annoyed me. Funny enough, that person changed
There it
their
is.
profile picture like a day after, so it's like they did it just to fuck with me.
I have changed the name of the channel. It is now the Kai discussion channel. There you go.
Kai no Kiseki. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
It is now the Kai discussion channel. It's changed from the post Kuro 2 to Kai. So there you go. You can share everything in that channel going forward.
Yeah.
Not in the regular Discord.
Not well in the Discord, but not in the not in the Kuro 2 discussion channel, but in the Kai discussion channel. Because in the actual channel of the game, there's people that are going through it for the first time, and you don't want to share
No,
spoilers.
I'm talking about your regular Discord, Feb, like your regular Discord.
It's the same Discord. It's just a particular channel in there.
particular
that's
channel.
specific
Yeah, like your regular channel, like
What regular channel?
Oh,
Don't you have a regular channel where people talk?
It used to be called Post Kuro 2, and now it's Kai. I just changed the name of it.
Yeah, because same difference.
Yeah. So Kai discussion, guys. We now have a channel. We changed it. Post Kuro 2 was what it used to be called, and now it's just called Kai because it's Post Kuro.
This is good. It's already muted. I'm safe.
There you go.
I'll never look in there again.
I'm gonna mute it after after it releases and people start playing it. Then I'm gonna mute it. Essentially. So.
Okay, never mind, Feb. You do it differently. Never mind.
Everyone will change to haha man if they show a render of him. Haha. That's our Reen. Haha. Haha. That's our Gaius. I hope that in Kai no Kiseki we get a haha. That's our Vaughn.
I don't.
I want it so that I have a reason to die finally.
Congratulations. Hansuke, any last things you want to say though? Because I am starting to get pretty tired, so I'm gonna have to end it here soon and join the after party. We'll probably chat a little bit in the after party off stream, but I'll do one in the stream here shortly.
But yeah, one of the images, whatever her name is, that's Hermes, which is not surprising.
Who?
Hermes.
Hermes, the one who wears the helmet for
This
Kuro
is
1.
Hermes. You're saying this is Hermes for sure.
Yeah, it would give it away its acceleration, and then
She's
her helmet
pretty.
says, "Yeah."
Hold on. I'm trying to look at the badges on her outfit here. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, the badge would give it
Overall
away
one, then.
because the helmet in Kuro 1 it says acceleration, and then
Oh, it is her.
Yeah, look at that.
It's her.
Yeah.
I love how everybody was speculating for so long on who Hermes was.
Yeah.
She's got a helmet on. Nobody knows who she is. It's a secret identity. She's just some girl.
I'll admit, I thought maybe they were hiding her for a reason, but no.
No, it turns out people can just wear helmets, especially if, they're on a motorcycle.
Same dog tag as Van? Yeah? Really?
I think it's just a dog tag. I
She's
don't think
literally
it's the
the
same
girl
one.
from Berseria. Oh, you think it's Scarlet?
Oh, Velvet.
Oh, Velvet. Not Scarlet. Velvet.
Yeah.
Well, Velvet doesn't have red in her, streaks in her hair like that.
That's true. She does.
No,
I can see the resemblance though.
It's like if
her hair is way thicker too. Like
Yeah.
Velvet has extremely thick hair.
Berseria is the only Tales game I've ever tried.
That game sucks, man.
I liked it at first, but then the combat
I
just.
disagree.
Anyway, it's just.
I
We're not
couldn't-
gonna,
I
that's a whole
couldn't-
other.
I just couldn't stand the combat personally.
I just
It was
realized-
some good.
I just realized we're starting to step on a rabbit hole, and I don't want to go down it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna. I don't think we're getting a website so for a while. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe early in the morning after I'm long asleep. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. But I appreciate. Thank you so much, Blue, Dark, E, and Hansuke for all joining in on this and voicing your thoughts and discussion, reactions, and opinions, helping me entertain, and I feel like this was a very successful Falcom Shareholder meeting. We had over 130 people watching at one point between YouTube and Twitch, and I really appreciate y'all watching
That's
this.
amazing.
Oh wait, Feb.
What's up?
Check Twitter,
Where?
and you'll see that nothing is there because nothing has changed. You can end the stream now.
Fuck
Oh
you.
my God, Blue!
I knew he was full
What
of
a
shit.
troll.
I knew it.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
All right,
Typical
y'all.
Blue.
Is there anybody crazy enough to be live right now?
Not anyone that's on my list.
Nope, 1,000 arms. Yep. So I'm just gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna do my normal outro, unless there's anything else you guys want to say before I end. Besides, for controlling me, Blue.
Oh yeah. It would have been funny if something was there and I just didn't know it.
All in all, I think I'm hyped for Kai.
Yeah, I'm excited. I saw things I was not expecting, but I also didn't see things I was worried about seeing. So I'm pumped.
I am optimistic about it.
Cautiously optimistic. Okay.
Cautiously optimistic.
I'm pretty damn excited, guys. Especially this image right here.
Yeah, same here, I have to admit.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this goes. I was very surprised that that there's no more Kuro. It's gonna be a new name. That was very surprising from the very beginning. I was like, wait, hold on, it ain't Kuro.
At first, I was terrified. I genuinely thought when I saw something that could be translated potentially as World of Kiseki, I'm like, oh no, it's a gacha game. It's a new gacha for sure.
I remember that.
Oh
yeah.
no. Honestly, it depends.
I just kept saying, oh no,
It depends on the meeting, really, but it's between worlds or boundaries.
Yeah, it's probably boundaries.
Yeah,
Boundary,
I think it's
yeah.
probably the English translation. The English title would be boundary, to be
Okay.
honest.
Trails beyond the boundary.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Trails of the Beyond. That'd be pretty cool. Trails to the Beyond. Trails
beyond.
Trails to the Beyond or something like that.
Yeah.
Trails through the barrier.
I can say this.
No.
I can say this.
No.
I can say this now. Lisa has a lot of
Trails
options now,
over the barrier.
What'd you say, Hansuke?
No.
I can tell you this now. They have a lot of options now.
Oh yeah,
to figure out for
definitely.
English. So
What are they gonna call Daybreak 2? I'm pretty sure they're gonna call it Daybreak 2.
yeah, they would call it Daybreak.
And they're
too.
gonna probably get
Daybreak
rid of
2,
Crimson
Crimson
Sin.
Sin.
They're not gonna have the subtitle. They're just gonna have
No,
it's just gonna be Daybreak 2.
Sounds cool.
It's pretty cool, but they got rid of the other subtitles. What were the other subtitles we've had in the past?
Did
End of
they?
Saga. End of Saga.
Oh,
yeah.
did they get rid of End of Saga?
Yeah, there's no End of Saga
Yeah.
in CS4.
Man, Nisa.
Hey,
Lame.
I didn't bother me. I mean, it is what it is. Because
Listen,
I feel like End of
it's not
Saga is kind of
It's
misleading.
not a big deal. It's an End of Saga. It's the end of the
I'll-
Cold Steel Saga.
I suppose.
I'll be honest, I think that the
How is it a lie? It's the end of the saga.
A saga, not the saga.
Yeah.
it's
It's not
the
called
end.
Honestly,
Sagas.
it is at the end of a saga that can.
It could go either way. I don't mind.
CS5. Well, fucking. How
It's
about
also-
this guy? How about I fucking pick you up and put you back down?
It's also crossbow
Okay.
third, if you think about it. It's crossbow the third as well.
That's true. It's
Yep.
also Crossbell the Third.
So there you go.
It's Cross Steel the Third. Cold Bell.
Like what saga? The whole series? Yeah, it was a little confusing.
A
for me.
saga. Okay, a trilogy is 3 games. Anything past that can be considered a saga. So Cold Steel as an arc is a saga.
And it's finishing off the Phantasmal Blaze saga.
Yeah.
What soundtrack should I end the stream on? Let's see, give me a really good soundtrack.
Something really good. You want to go all out?
I want to go all out.
Blue
Hard
Stardust.
Desperation.
Blue Stardust. Which one? Which one? Hansuke?
Hard Desperation.
Hard Desperation.
But we can go with blue. You want that one too? That one's a good option, blue.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, guys. I'm gonna end it now. Guys, I was very impressed with what we got. We learned that we got We got several images, and we learned that it's Kai no Kiseki. You just saw that.
Can you please leave that on screen while the ending song is playing?
Sure.
Thanks.
We learned, we got the Grandmaster. We got Rufus. Rufus is gonna be in it, guys. This is freaking Rufus. I'm actually more sure that this is Rufus than I am sure of the other.
Yeah,
thing
the
being
more I
Kevin.
look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's Roofy. That's not a good thing to call him Rufus.
Rufy. We got Campy, and maybe Kevin. So yeah, there we go. A Kai no Kiseki. Here, I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna show this on screen, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you all for watching and totally taking me seriously. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. I'm going to be trying, not starting. I'm going to be trying out Soul Hackers 2 for the first time. I got it on sale from Amazon for PS5 for $20 roughly. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll see what I play this weekend. But thank you guys again so much. Come, guys, if you're looking for an active Discord community, come join us. We'd love to have you join our Titan community. We're in the voice chat.
A lot of people have joined today.
Almost every other day. A lot of people did join. I'm thankful for you guys joining. Welcome to the community. We'd love to have you all join, or as many people as some people have a lot of servers and they've got too many servers already. But we do have a welcoming community, a very friendly community here. And yeah, that about does it. With that being everything else being said, I thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys have a wonderful and awesome Friday and start to your weekend. No matter what you guys plan on doing, whether you be working, schooling, or just chilling. Until next time, y'all. Cheers, y'all.
Take care, everyone.
Chat.
Bye.
Quick reminder.
Oh God.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Watch your profile pictures. Just saying.
Please watch your profile pictures. Cheers, guys.